here again. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Knotty Knitwits podcast.
I'm Leslie.
I'm Michelle.
And that's it. We'll see you later.
Yeah, bye. Oh gosh, that sun's gonna come out again.
Oh boy.
You know, we're in the fire, like we're in Oregon.
It's September.
Yes.
So fire season, I guess.
And not like, I mean, there's people like in, well, even parts of Oregon or California, places that really have fire issues.
Yeah.
Here, it's not. Our biggest issue is just the haze and the smoke and the weirdness and the
power going out, being turned off, you know.
Yeah, we got the notice that could happen, but it hasn't for us. But you said
we did. Yeah, it was the longest we've ever gone without power, which, I mean, is pathetic. I'm sure to some people who have been out of power for longer, but it was from like 3 p.m. to midnight. So Bob, being the survivalist he is,
I bet he was so thrilled.
Heaven.
Yes.
He got out all the oil lanterns.
Oh,
we had the portable chargers that he already had charged, so we could hook up our phones to it. So he was prepared, and we were okay. So we made it through. Yes. Yeah, had the generators ready on standby if we needed to plug in the fridges, but didn't have to. So
excellent.
It was good, yeah. So we survived, but
I love hearing success stories.
yes, isn't that nice? Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah, so hopefully, I think we're supposed to have cooler weather this next week, so I'm hoping that the fires go out.
Just go out.
Yeah.
Just go away.
And maybe we get some rain. That'd be nice.
Rain would be awesome. Actually, Michael said he was out with the puppy, and some rain came down, and she just freaked out because she hasn't experienced rain yet.
Yeah.
So,
the firsts with the dog, you know.
Right.
First snow. First
should have had a picture for the scrapbook, but dang it, I don't know where I was.
It's like having a kid all over again.
No,
First everything.
Exactly.
First Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna get her a costume?
Yeah.
You already have one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we bought her a collar. I had to buy a cat collar because her little neck is so small.
Yeah.
But because the idea was I was going to start trying to train her.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm sorry the dishwasher's going. I thought it would be done making noise by now, but
We have the dishwasher going. We've got chickens squawking. We've got all kinds of noise. Yeah.
well, at least Oso hasn't started barking yet.
Nope. Oso's behaving himself.
Michael's got Grace out doing whatever to
Farm work.
Yeah. Well, we did find out. I was telling Leslie that then look at how giant her paws are for a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Like they're like at least twice as big as Oso's.
And she's grown. She's almost as tall
as big as Oso. Not as round, but she's almost as tall. And when we took her to the vet for her her series of shots, they're like, "Wow, she really gained a lot of weight but it's not like she's fat or anything."
Right.
Well, anyway, long story short, we've kind of determined she's actually a rat terrier Chihuahua mix, not just a Chihuahua, which explains a lot to us. Like her face, her coloring, some of her behavior, and just her size.
Yeah.
But the one thing that really is just so funny is she's just this dog that jumps up and down from all fours. She's up and down, up and down. And Michael watched a video and found out that that's what rat terriers do because like they'll attack snakes and stuff, and that's what they do. They jump up and up and up, and then like
Pounce on them.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah, she's a little ratchy. So doesn't matter. We don't care. We're not.
You're not sending her back.
Yeah, no, I don't think we could find those people anyway. They're like,
They moved on.
Yeah, suckers. What do we know?
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah,
we're not.
She's cute.
We're not. We don't care about dogs. I mean, to some degree we do. We didn't want a pit bull.
Right.
Nothing against pit bull. We just want small dogs. Nothing against. Don't dog me for.
I met an amazing pit bull the other day.
I'm sure there's lots of them out there. It's
Yes.
just, that's not the dog we were going for in our house.
Exactly. Yes.
So, anyway, in case anyone asks, no, I did not make this.
I was going to ask you that too.
Yeah, but you know better. You'd know.
Well, I kind of looked at it and I was like, I don't recognize it, but yet at the same time.
I didn't see her working on it, and it looks too well done. You know.
No. I honestly was like, I kept going back and forth because I was like, it looks like, I mean, obviously something we could knit, but I was like, I don't remember seeing that before, so.
Now it's...
Unless you've been knitting behind my back.
I have.
You have, you? Okay.
So I can surprise you on this podcast. Yeah. Look what I finished. I'm actually a master knitter.
Wow.
I have hardly knit at all.
Really?
Yeah.
You've just been crocheting?
Just been crocheting. I guess we'll just jump into some of our stuff.
Should we? I don't know. Some people, only one person was upset that we,
that we talked.
They want us to get to the knitting, So sorry.
I'll tell you what you can get to.
We don't.
It does have something to do with needles. Just kidding.
Well, we don't see each other for 2 weeks, so it's like, we'll text, but that's it. So it's like when we get together every 2 weeks, this is when we get together and catch up. And
we know that 99% of you just feel like you're part of, and that's how we want it.
Right.
We're not here for any other reason.
We don't have an outline of what we're going to talk about.
No, we tried that at the beginning.
We did try.
And I think there's some aspects of it that would be helpful.
Yes.
Like I did have my little notebook for show notes, but it's over there.
Mm-hmm.
I know I haven't done show notes. I haven't added links in a while, but I did start them this time. So at least this time I will have some that I can add.
Good for you.
But I'll pull over some of my stuff.
Yes.
Just so I can reach my little notebook so that we have this ritual where Leslie will talk about something and I'll diligently write it down.
Yes, you will. Mm-hmm.
And then it sits by the computer for the 2 or 3 weeks till we podcast again. And I'm like, oh.
Then I'll get private messages. Yeah. What was this? What was this? Can you say this? I'm like, oh my
loser.
gosh, let me try to find that. Let me see if I can.
Like it's just out of reach.
Yeah.
All right, forget about it. I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
I have this little book, no pen.
That one.
No pen handy, but this is where I keep my notes on my projects.
Okay, so it can't be.
We're not going to mix. No.
You can't mix it
It
up.
has been dedicated to that purpose.
Wonderful.
All right, so anyway, well, what I have worked on a little bit are my socks. I don't.
You're doing 2 at a time, right?
Yes. I don't know that I really got any further on anything because I don't remember where they were last time. Doesn't matter. The pattern is called God's Promise. And I did link it, and I can't remember off the top of my head who the pattern's by. But she's a sweetheart. She watches our podcast. She's got cute patterns, and it's like, or at some point I can open my my iPad and look. And the yarn is Night Owl Fiber. So that's all I can say about that. Cute. Doing it on US 1, 2.25 millimeter.
And they're fingering weight, not DK?
Correct.
Right. Okay. Nice.
So that's that. All right. I showed some knitting. Now we can talk for 20 minutes about whatever we want.
Just talk about whatever we want. Yeah. We've touched on knitting.
Yes.
Well, I said that, and I just am a liar. I said I'd finish my half and half wrap, and I didn't finish it. I'm closer, but
it's not a lie.
But I did work on other projects too.
Good.
So there's that.
We can have some variety this way.
And people have been sending me messages left and right about Pearl Soho, their linen quills on sale again. So, but it's funny, the reason I haven't bought any yet, I've gone on twice and added stuff to my cart, but they don't do PayPal anymore. And it used to be that I would just click, 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 PayPal, done.
Well, that's a weird thing to not do anymore.
Yeah, they do Apple Pay and they do credit cards, obviously.
That's really weird.
Yeah, and so I'd have to get off my butt to go get my credit card to put it in, and I have been too lazy to get up and go do that. So therefore, it's kept me from buying it. And today's the last day for the sale of Linen Quill. So it's like,
okay, look.
So
I'm not one to call anyone out for not getting up off their butt, but. To get your credit card into a system, you need to just do it.
I know. I just have been too lazy.
I understand.
And I feel like a glutton because I feel like I have so much linen quill. Okay. But when it's on sale, $15 a skein. And they have new colors. They have 5 new colors.
Do they?
Yes, 5 new colors. So two of them I was tempted by because I was like, oh, I like those together. So you guys probably won't, maybe, I don't know if we'll upload this today or not, but today's the last day for the sale. So they're $15 and something instead of $18, which is still a great deal. You get so much yarn for that. But, so anyway, So this, I'm almost, every time I'm like, I'm almost done. I just have that much more to go. This much, sorry.
It's okay.
Jabbing with needles. But see, this doesn't look like much, but you're literally having to go all the way back, all the way here, all the way to one more stitch, all the way to from here to here. You catch one stitch, and then you have to go all the way back over here,
gotcha.
And then back over here, catch one stitch, all the way back.
I love how many people are tagging us that they've started this project.
Yes, and also people were tagging me or messaging me these last 2 weeks saying, did you see Linen Quill came out with a pattern for the half and half wrap striping it? And I was like, well, duh, they should have done,
Well,
People should be doing that.
Yeah,
you know?
do you need a pattern to stripe it?
You don't, but they're selling kits where you get
Okay.
6 separate skeins of their linen quill, different colors. So instead of 3 and 3, you're getting 6 skeins, and then the pattern, you know, the way they do the stripes, you know, which to me it's like, when I've done mine in stripes, I've just randomly gone, oh, I feel like changing. I'm going to change again, you know, so you don't have to get that to do that, you know, but it's you should do.
It's fun to buy a kit.
It is. But I have so much of their yarn I wouldn't need the kit. I have enough yarn at home. So it's huge. This one's going to be the biggest one yet just because, like I said, this is with the good wool, not the linen quill. So this is their, I don't remember. It's huge.
It's great.
It's going to be amazing. My mom will love it. So I think she will. She will. So it's very cozy. The other thing is we've had some warm weather. So sitting outside knitting, I haven't felt like it because it's too hot, and sitting inside, it's just that time of the year where I get freezing cold inside, so then I'm cold, so then I go sit on the deck, and then after a few minutes I'm too hot, so then I go back inside and I freeze. It's just,
but if you're sitting in the cold house, then that would be a perfect thing.
It is, yeah, and it works. I usually have my other half knife wrap around my shoulder while I'm knitting on this with this in my lap, so it works.
Have you noticed, have you been having issues with the yellow jackets?
No, we have been having issues with flies. I told Bob last night we are going to be killed by flies. Like literally, the flies last night were so bad out on our deck and in our house. They're everywhere. And it's because we live by the farm.
That reminds me, I was going to ask Michael, because here's my idea.
Yeah.
By our front door, I want him to put a ceiling fan that we can just control by a light switch. And because if there's a fan going, then they
go away.
Because every time I open that freaking door to let a dog in or out.
Yeah. We have flies. I told Bob he was going to go get a fly strip and hang it on the deck. And I said, no, it needs to be on my chair, the fly strip. I said, they're so close to me. Yeah. They just want me and they want him. And so I said, no, the fly strip can't be over there. It's got to be like right by us, because I said that's where they're coming.
But those are really gross.
I know they're disgusting, but I'm like, the satisfaction of seeing them on the fly strip and knowing that they're not coming to me, they're getting onto the fly strip before they reach me would make me feel happy. So they're driving me crazy though. I mean, like this morning we were sitting in the living room, I was drinking my coffee and stuff, and Bob was like, do you hear that? I think it's another fly. And I was like, I think you're just hearing things. Like, I don't hear it. I'm like, we always have a fly, and I swear they're just like multiplying in our house. They're everywhere, and we're constantly killing them. And it's like, it's almost as bad as the ants. I'm like, it's to that point where it's like.
Well, because ants thankfully don't fly. Well, I guess there are flying ants, but the ones that we're talking about don't. No. At least not yet.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to say I'll finish this by next time, but now that
You will, because we'll have all that knitting time at the coast.
We're going to go to the beach this week.
Yes.
Can't wait. Yes. And I feel like I don't feel as rushed to get this done now, because I feel like, I have Christmas, I could give it to her. I could give it to her whenever. So I don't feel like there's no timeline. So
right. There's not an event.
There's no pressure. So that feels good.
Great.
Yeah. So what else are you working on, my dear?
Well, I started another hat for my daughter, Rebecca's boyfriend. His birthday is the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. The one that doesn't drive.
The one that doesn't
drive.
How
old is he again?
Yeah.
20.
Well, I think he'll be 26.
Okay, 26, doesn't drive. Okay.
But maybe by the time the birthday rolls around, because Michael took him out driving a couple times.
Right.
And then he went with an instructor the other day. So maybe he'll get there. I mean, he will get there.
He will.
But by his birthday, I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I went through my yarn the other day, and I'd always just... The whole yarn is like this. Sometimes you look at it and you're thankful that you have it. It's fun to look at. You appreciate the beauty of it. And then other times you just feel guilty, or you feel like a hoarder, or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was going through one of those things, and so I had pulled a bunch that I was going to get rid of, and I was like, no, I'm just going to keep it. So anyway, I rearranged how I keep it, because I used to have the yarn that I'm talking about is all fingering. I keep my worsted, which I don't have much, DK lace. I keep all that separate, because I just don't have that much of it.
Yeah.
So it's all fingering, and I used to do it kind of by color. But then what I realized is they all kind of blend together, and nothing really like grabs your attention. So I redid it again, this time by dyer, which I've done in the past. But I like it because then it's alphabetical, and you can just see better. Like, I don't know, I just think things
Can you see? I don't know. Like when you were talking about it, I was like, I like it by color. Because then if I'm looking for orange, like this skein that I'm going to give away today, I was looking for something that had orange. Well, I knew it was going to be in the orange cubby. So I could look at the orange cubby and go, okay, this is my oranges and stuff.
Yeah,
so
well, when we're done, if we think about it, we'll go in there and you can look.
Yeah.
But I think
because I don't care about dyer. Like I don't look at yarn and go, I want to knit with so-and-so's yarn.
I don't either, but I just thought when I had all the colors together, they all just kind of melt together.
Yeah.
And then nothing really stood out, you know? And so, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think what it really comes down to is just going through and kind of
touching it all.
Just kind of seeing what you've got now and then, you know, because you forget. You fall in love with some of them over again. And, you know, well, like this one, I'd had in here for years. Like this, I've had this colorway for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I thought this would be a perfect hat for a guy.
Totally.
So it's fingering weight, but I doubled it up.
Okay.
And it's just a basic 3x2 ribbing that you just do all the way until you do some decreases.
Nice.
So it's nothing fancy, but I don't think he would want anything real fancy. So
nice. So what pattern are you following? Are you just following any pattern?
No, it was a pattern, but I don't remember what it's called. But like I said, when I looked at it, it's just this kind of ribbing all the way. I think you go like 9 inches and then you do decreases.
Yeah.
So
it's basic. Yeah. So that's nice. And who's the yarn by?
Honestly, it's by a dyer that I would not want to refer anyone to.
Okay.
So it's nice to be using it. I think it looks great. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'll just leave it at that.
Yep. Sounds good.
So there's that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love hats. I mean, it's funny because I don't wear them a ton, but now that where I work, it's so hot in the summer and freezing cold in the winter. I remember last winter I actually did wear my knitted hats, so I feel like this year I'll probably maybe actually get some use out of them too. So I love knitting hats.
I love hats.
They're just fun.
I do. I love them.
So fun. So I did work quite a bit on my Polsden wrap by Amy Loudon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The one that reminds me of a bakery.
Yes.
For whatever weird reason.
It's going to be really large. And it's funny because I always think, oh, I'm getting close to being done. And then I'm like, nope, I'm not close to being done. Because you have to have 23 sections of different colors, you know?
Okay.
And I'm only at like 12 or something.
I mean, that's actually almost halfway then.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3,
that's more than
4,
halfway.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm only at 9.
Okay,
so never mind.
Whatever.
So I'm not even halfway.
But it's fun, right?
It is fun. Yeah, I don't mind it.
It's super pretty.
So I think last time, let's see, I finished this pink and now I'm onto the blue.
Awesome.
So it's getting there. But this is just a fun, relaxing, you know, beautiful, soft mohair.
It's so pretty.
It is, and it's Amy's minis from 2 years ago for her Advent, which did we order hers?
We did.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yes. I was trying to remember. So I can't wait to get it.
Yeah.
We should be getting them soonish,
yeah.
I think. So, yeah. So it's super soft. I think I'm going to love this even more than I think I will when it's done.
I think so too.
Because I honestly can picture myself just on a cold day in the house wrapping it around my neck 3 times, you know, whatever, and just being warm.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be fun. But
I just love the colors.
I do too. Her colors are amazing. Every color I break into, it's like, oh, this is my favorite. Nope, this is my favorite. Oh, this is so pretty.
And they all look so pretty together.
Yeah. Yeah, you never, with her yarn, you don't have to worry about, oh, this doesn't work. This doesn't match.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. They all
She tends to be a little more on the pastel-y side than I normally gravitate towards. But then when I see this kind of thing, I just love it.
I love it too. I know, it's so soft. And mohairs, like I said before, I'm just changing. Like right now I'm using this one, just random mohairs. I have this purple, which I don't know if I'll end up, well, I've got a pen stuck to it. I don't know if I'll break into it, but I might, a purple. So we'll see. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I've used a couple different colors already.
Well, and didn't you buy a bunch of white?
White fingering, but not.
Oh, I thought you bought a bunch of white mohair. I think you should look.
I was thinking the other day that I want to go back onto that site and buy more yarns. I'm using the white again, the sparkly white fingering, and I'm like, I want to find if they have cashmere, and I'm sure they do because of that pattern that I just bought. So. But anyway, that's the Polsden wrap by Amy Loudon, and it's beautiful. I don't know if she's going to come out with a new pattern I don't know if she does it every
Advent.
year for her Advents. I don't think she did last year.
Did you get her Advent last year?
Not last year.
Okay.
Whose did I get last year?
I don't remember.
Oh, I got So Happy Jane last year.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah. So it's been fun to work on that. Yeah, trying to finish stuff. So I'm like, I spilled some coffee on there.
Oh dear. Can you spot clean it?
Probably.
I just know that the bags always say spot clean. I'm like,
my Lori
okay.
bag. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot she made that. I just love that
so
bag.
cute.
Okay, so I finished this square from some Real Wood Minis that wasn't, it didn't come all together. It was just something that I had in my basket. So
Nice.
I wanted to show that.
I like that green. It's really, against those other colors, I really like it.
I love every one of these colors
Yeah.
in here. I think they're so
Beautiful.
pretty.
It's a really pretty square.
Thank you.
So fun.
I finished my hat
Oh, nice.
that I was doing, and I can't show it to you on because of how I have my hair. I almost didn't I kind of thought about doing it in one of those ones for when you want to have your hair up,
yeah.
because I wear my hair up all the time.
Totally.
I thought I need to do one of those hats in that
Yeah.
in that style. So I have patterns that talk about it, because I don't know if you just
Leave a hole.
I mean, I just don't, that seems like that wouldn't work. Like, you have to do something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll look into that. But this is the Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. Hope I'm saying that name right.
How could you say it wrong?
If that's not her name.
Oh, okay. I was like Chicken
I don't
Lady
think I'm
Fiber Arts.
mispronouncing it. I hope, I know
Yeah.
it's Chicken Lady, but then you never know.
Is it Fiber Arts?
Yeah. What's the deal?
Although it would be Arts Fiber, so I think you're probably pretty good.
I'm close enough.
Yes, exactly.
So
In
anyway,
the ballpark.
yeah, it's Sparkle. It was a Sparkle DK.
So is that going to be for you, or are you giving it to somebody?
I don't know.
Oh. So it fits good? You like it? Fit and everything?
It's yeah.
Okay.
It's big, but not so big that I feel like it's gonna blow off my head.
Okay.
But it's very slouchy in the back. But
Nice.
that's a thing.
Yeah,
so
it is a thing.
it's
It is.
okay.
It's good. Yeah.
Oh look, I still have them
See,
up.
I know.
Yeah.
I see.
We'll get to that.
I know.
We'll get to what I'm obsessing
Yeah.
over. But I'm glad I didn't, because it's one of those things that, because I
If it
forgot.
doesn't grab you.
Oh, it grabbed.
It grabbed you, okay.
I wish it was a little bit
I love
bigger.
that one too.
Yeah. The reason I love this one, okay, we're talking about Madder Root.
Talking
I
about
know.
Madder Root, yeah.
They're,
Their bags, they're so pretty.
I just love, okay, this one
Yeah.
is super cool.
Love it, love it, love it.
Because it's navy, it's got the moons, and look at this. I just love
I know.
that freaking little buckle.
I know, the buckle is so cute.
But then also, I really liked this one because I love the
Pine cones or the plaid?
pine cones. I love pine. Oh, are those pine cones?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm thinking
the plaid.
The plaid.
I like
yes.
the plaid.
Yes.
Oh, that was super cute. But I like. There's just these dang buckles. I
know.
stick a buckle on something.
I know.
I'm gonna buy
I
it. It's
know.
super cute.
Speaking of buckle, I had to buy a belt. I needed to buy a belt because
Okay.
some of my pants were getting a little too loose, and I was having to pull them up all the time at work, and it was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
And I bought the best belt off Amazon. I don't know how to link it, but it's just this, and I'm wearing it today, but it's just this stretchy belt that you can tighten as much as you want, and then it just hooks or whatever. And it's so nice because I can still pull my pants down to go to the bathroom without having to undo them.
Oh, that is nice.
So it's so nice. It gives just enough cinch to where the pants stay up.
That is really
But not
cool.
too much to where I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta undo my belt. Oh man, the loop fell out.
What a great
It's a
invention.
great belt, yes, and it was not cheap. Yes, it was
Oh.
cheap. It was not expensive. So I just
Okay.
love it though. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love that I don't have to undo it every single time. It's awesome. But anyway, buckles,
That's
belts,
great.
it all goes together, right?
Sure.
Wow.
Yes, Chicken Lady Fiber Arts.
Okay, good.
And then I was just looking, I guess I haven't looked at her website much in a while.
Uh-oh.
This always happens when we're doing this. I start looking and I'm like,
She's
oh,
gonna start
that's-
shopping,
I know.
and she's gonna show me something, and I'm gonna have to buy it, and
All right. So,
bad.
Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. That's
Yeah.
right.
yeah, cute.
Okay.
Fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'm almost finished. In fact, I was told Michelle I'd be here earlier than I was today because I was like, I'm going to finish my sweater. And then I was like, no way, I'm not going to finish my sweater unless I'm way late to Michelle's. So I'm almost there. But this is the Calliope by Espostrico. Yes. Okay. So I am literally just on the sleeve and my last sleeve, so I'm almost done. I finished up the other sleeve last night at home, and then I bound off the sleeve.
You will have this available to wear on our beach trip.
Yes, no, seriously, I will, because if you'll see where I'm at.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So I'm at that stripe.
You're so close.
The cuff is super long, so the cuff starts here and goes all. That's the ribbing. So you decrease up here. And then this part is all the ribbing.
Oh, wow.
And then, so, yeah.
That'll give it a nice fit, though.
Yeah, I think so, too. Yeah.
Sleeves are sometimes a real pain in here, but I like that.
I will say, I tried it on yesterday, and it is big on me. Very big. I started knitting this when I was bigger. And so it is pretty big, and I haven't even washed or blocked it yet, so it's going to grow. So I'm a little nervous about that. Part of me wishes I would have cinched this up, bound off sooner, and I did the second size, so it's not like I did the third or fourth size. It's pretty wide, but it's fine. It's going to be a cozy, comfy, soft, squishy, and I do love the neck, how she did it. I love how wide that is. It's really pretty how it sits on your neck. So it's beautiful. It's a basic sweater. There's nothing fancy about it. I striped however I wanted, which hers was not striped at all. It's a solid color, but you can do whatever you want, you know.
I love what you did. And
I just changed mohairs. So I did the same white, do you remember who this was from when we ordered all that yarn? I was going to look it up too, and I totally spaced it, but this is undyed. It's where a lot of dyers get their bulk yarn from so that they can dye, and it's on Sparkle.
Is it like yarn to dye for?
Yeah, something like that. That sounds right. But I ordered a ton of it, and so I've been using this the whole way through and then just changing mohairs. So I love that because I'm like, it's amazing how mohair, as small as it is, completely changes your yarn. So anyway, it's been fun. Right now I'm using this one, which you gave me, I think.
That's such a pretty color.
It's gorgeous. So anyway, I'm excited because I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to finish sweater here and it's not even officially fall yet. So, but I don't even remember when I started that one. Like it was forever ago. So it's about frickin' time that it's off the needles and on my body. Because I don't remember the last sweater I finished. I can't remember. It's been ages, and I used to just crank out the sweaters, you know?
I don't go through phases.
But I can't wait to start another sweater. I'm anxious to start a fresh new sweater. But I do have another one that's, you guys have seen that I've started, but it's a baby, so it's not very big right now. But yeah, so that's that.
Okay. If I look stoned, it's because I took I took an allergy pill today. And
you're out of it.
Well, I can just tell, you can feel when you take something like that. It just kind of makes you feel something.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I'm having our drinks, so great combo.
Yeah.
That brings me to granny squares. So I had bought all that Hobby Lobby yarn to do squares for Renata.
Nice.
And I don't know if I showed this last time.
Yes, I remember that one. Yes.
So I got to, there's nothing wrong with it.
Right. Nothing wrong with it at all.
But I just don't, it has kind of I feel like it looks like a child's toy. And I know it's partly because of the color. But there's something about, it kind of has like a felted kind of look, or like,
it's more dense and not as soft.
It just kind of reminds me of...
I'm sending you this video. I was at Joann's the other day.
That's
so
Joann's?
So you can send it on.
Joann's?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Joann's?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, so I thought you could post it. I'd just show it because I thought it was a beautiful way to display.
I can't believe that's Joann's.
I know.
That
I was shocked.
Like a yarn store.
I know. I was shocked.
What?
On 82nd Avenue too. Of all
oh
places,
my gosh.
which isn't a great
our Joann's up here in Longview would never have it like that. But
But
wow.
anyway, I just sent it to you so you can put it on. I just thought it was a pretty way to display yarn, and like, I was amazed at the display.
I can't believe they have that much yarn, and I'm beside myself.
But I was thinking of you because when you were talking about this yarn, I was like, oh, I wonder if she's been to Joann's because they had some really pretty.
I would have to travel to a different Joann's because I did go into Joann's not that long ago, and they sure didn't have a selection like that. Yeah. It's like a couple little, But anyway, there was just something about this I didn't love.
Yeah.
So I found in my room that I had all this Premier yarn from a blanket that I was the corner to corner that I tried to do. Premier Everyday DK anti-pilling or whatever. So I decided to just do a square and see how I thought it compared. And I just think the stitches look better. It's super soft.
Do you think it's the colors, or do you think it's the feel?
I think can you see, this looks muddy to me. Like it's just kind of like
they're not my colors. So for me, if it's not my colors, it's hard for me to like it.
It is there. That is an issue.
This is more delicate and feminine.
But it just, I don't know. I just liked it better.
Yeah.
I tried. A friend sent me. This was Stylecraft because a lot of people had mentioned the Stylecraft, and it's okay. I mean, I think it's okay. Yeah, it's like between these two.
Yeah, this is better.
Yeah, I do. I think because to me this looks like you can't even tell that they're stitches. They just all kind of blend together.
So you really don't like it?
I'm thinking I don't. Okay, so
that's safe to say.
I think so. So then this one, you can see the stitches better, but it's still not like I don't think it's nearly as soft as this one. And Carrie let me try some Brava, I think, by Knit Picks. So I tried that, and again, it's not bad.
Yeah.
But I still liked this better.
Interesting.
Excuse me. So I went
on. It's almost like you're swatching or something, you know?
It's weird. I know. I went on and bought
every color.
No, I tried to get Renata to participate. What I would do is I would send her screenshots and say, which of these four do you like? Which of these do you like? Because her taste is just different than mine.
I know, isn't that hard? It's so
hard. So the only one that I was able to add to the mix was this pink because I've got 3 of these.
Yeah,
so
pretty pink.
But I got some colors, and so I started doing, for whatever reason, I decided to do this square from my book, my Granny Square source book.
It out of your book.
I did. I just, you know what? It's just, I was going to make a photocopy, but then I was like, then it's going to use all this ink. And if I cover it with a piece of paper, it's still going to copy a different, and I just thought,
you want to see the picture?
Who cares if I tear a book apart?
That's right, it's your book.
It's my book, and this is kind of funny, just a side note, but a while back, and I probably have bemoaned this, but a while back I did a couple giveaways on Instagram of some pattern books, just trying to be nice. Well, the dang things cost more to send.
Oh, right.
Because they were over £1.
Yeah.
And so I had to pay priority shipping to send these books to people. I could have ordered them new from Amazon and had them delivered for less than it cost me to send my used book. So I thought, I don't need to keep my pattern book in pristine condition.
No. If it means you use it, then that's the point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
and you can always laminate this if you want.
Yes.
You can
I could still have them all spiral bound when I'm done. I mean, whatever.
Exactly.
So I'm just going to go through. I've done a few of these. The first one that I did was this one.
I love your colors.
Do you?
Such fall color. Like, I think it's beautiful. Yeah, it's very striking.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I really like that a lot.
And then I did...
That one's amazing too.
I think I did this one next.
That one's beautiful too. I love that blue and the orange.
Good. The peach? Or the
I just love it all together.
Okay,
it's all perfect. Good. Yes.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Are you glad? I'm glad.
Yes, of course I am. Because you're like, ew.
No, I wouldn't be ew.
Then I did that one. And then I started... Well, it was interesting because I started on a 3.5 hook, and that's kind of how it turned out.
Yeah.
And I had actually done a whole one, and I felt like it was it just felt too squished. So I did end up doing them on a 4.0, which is what the yarn itself recommends.
Yeah.
But since I tend to do things looser, I thought probably what would be perfect is a 3.75.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it on a 4.0, and I think they're fine.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm not gonna...
it's really whatever you like the look of. Who cares, you know?
So then last night I started this one, and I think I'm gonna do next the blue, and then the round that you do after this is you're using 2 colors because you're doing you're doing that and then the leaf, that and then the leaf, and so that's. I think I'm going to do those, and then I'm not sure from there, but it's just fun.
So pretty.
I want to do a few more of these, and then I'll choose whatever one to move on to, and then how they're all going to come together.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know for sure yet, but
so she likes that pattern, and
I mean, so far she's saying that she likes them. And,
good.
So.
Because that's more intricate and detailed than the blanket you were doing for her, right?
Well, I'm still going to do some plainer ones.
Okay.
And I might even do, of course, they'll have to be bigger than this, but I'll probably even do some just blocks of color that are in these so that, you know.
Yeah, change it up a little bit.
If they were all like these, I think it'd be a little bit much.
Okay, gotcha.
And in fact, one, I saved a picture. I'll see if I can pull it up on my iPad and show it. But I was kind of thinking of doing something like,
almost feels fall-like out, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's almost sweater weather.
Okay, so I liked that. So that's 4 squares that they've put together in one.
That's really pretty.
And part of it is the colors. I really like those colors.
And the border's really cute too.
But I thought if I got 4 squares and then put them together as one square, then it's not as out of control with a bunch of little squares.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I would make 4 squares with these flowers. You know, I might do like, I just don't know yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There are so many fun things to follow though that just, I get a lot of
inspiration.
Totally.
Yeah.
Always just amazed. I guess part of it's because it's a newer to me craft, and so it's like, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful.
And like we've said, I love on a rainy Saturday day just sitting down with a crochet hook and just not crap yarn, but just acrylic yarn, and just watching a YouTube video and playing. It's like just playing around.
Yes. That's
watching
what I did
a video
last
and going,
night.
oh, okay, I screwed that up. Let me rewatch that again. Okay, let me rip it out. Let me try this again. You know, it's like, it's just fun.
It's not nearly as painful.
No, and you feel like you're dealing with just a small thing that if you have to rip it out, it's no big deal.
I do. Like the first one of these that I did, I was kind of feeling like, oh, this one was fun because I can't just sit down and do it.
Right.
But
am I ever going to get it?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But by the time I was, you know, on to like the 3rd or the 4th, I figured out little things that, like the pattern says to do it this way, but I figured out, you know what, it's actually better for me if I do it this way. Little things like the pattern, you know, on these corners, it has you do both the pieces of the corner and then move around and to me, I like it better to do half the corner and then come around and then join it where the two come to. I mean, it's just little things. I'm not changing the pattern. I'm not doing anything. It's just, if it works better for me. And they all say to start with a standing stitch, which I was doing, but then I really didn't like how it was. I mean, it's just little things. It's nothing that matters. Yeah. And I'm still a super new crocheter, and so I know, you know, whatever I'm doing can be done a whole lot better, but...
Well, you're learning.
I'm learning.
That's how we all started knitting, you know.
Right.
It's like we just started basic stuff and didn't know what the heck we were doing, and then built on that. And
and I love all the tutorials that are out there to help.
There's so many of them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's almost like I wish knitting would have been like that when we started knitting.
Oh,
like we didn't have any of that. And so it's like we've talked about it before, we'd have to go to knit shops and ask people, how do you do this? What do you do? Or a friend who knew more than us, hey, how do you do this? And now it's like, oh my gosh, with YouTube, you can learn anything you want, you know?
Yeah, it definitely makes it better.
So nice. Well, I'm done with my works in progress. I just brought those 3 because that's what I'm actively trying to finish. What I did was, my husband and I the other day, we got rid of we had a leather couch in our family room that was kind of falling apart, so we got rid of it, got rid of the 2 rugs there, and then we moved our living room furniture into our family room because it's practically brand new and no one sits out in the living room, so we moved it out there. And so now I'm going to just, in the living room, I'm going to buy a couple just big chairs and just have the living room be like a sitting room because nobody ever sits in there anyway. So why have a couch and all that stuff, you know?
Sure.
So anyway, all that to say, I was deep cleaning and like I got out all my fall decorations and decorated the house, and the more I looked around, I was like, okay, everything looks good, but I still have piles of knitting sitting in front of my chair and it's driving me nuts and it's just a mess. And I finally came to the conclusion. I said, I'm just going to bring like 3 projects out and have them on my chair. The rest are going to be in the back room. Yes, I'm going to forget about them for now. But once I finish these 3 or 1, then I will bring out another one to replace it. Because I was like, it was just chaotic. And I felt like it was just such a mess. And I thought it's okay to forget about those for the time being until I can conquer this. It's not scary, but overwhelming to me mentally. Yeah. To just see 3 bags instead of.
Oh, no, I agree.
And I even thought about putting my projects just in a big basket, all of them together instead of bags. Because I feel like I've got all these bags around me. And I'm like, really, bags are great for like if I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to take it with me. But it's like, do I need 5 bags surrounding me all the time? Or can I just put my projects in a big basket and have 1 basket sitting in front of my chair?
I agree with that notion.
Yeah.
I mean, I do, because when I packed away in a bag,
you kind of don't see them as much either. And it's like you've got all these bags just surrounding you. And it's like, it's nice. I mean, I guess it's nice for like when I go out to the deck. It's nice to have it in a bag. You know, but if I'm just sitting in my family room, it's nice to almost just have a big basket and I can look down and go, oh, I want to work on that and just grab it out, you know. And
we're saying there's room for both in your life.
There is. We all have to have project bags. No. And whatever works for you. That's great. But
so I did remember last time I talked about this blanket that I thought about just turning into a wrap.
Yes.
So that's what I did. So it was
you've just been finishing like crazy.
Well, sure. Call it done.
Look at you, yeah.
It was, I had started, what? No. Hang on, I'm having a moment.
No.
Okay. Ultimately what I had to do was, I think I was to this point, I think I was working in this direction.
Okay.
And I was here. And the other end, maybe it's opposite. I think maybe I had started. It doesn't matter for the story. I needed to add a black line on one of these ends to kind of finish it off. Okay. You know, in my mind, it needed to be.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And remember I talked about this linen blend of yarn that, at least for crocheting, it was a total pain in the butt because it was so splitty.
Yeah.
And I had kind of thought, do I want to turn it into, because it's so pretty. I just love it. I kind of didn't want it to end, you know. But anyway, when I pulled that black out and just did this final row, I knew I'd made the right decision. How did I get this far with that freaking yarn? Because it was driving me nuts. It wasn't fun. I really just don't know how I even got this far with it. So I'm totally going to do something like this again, but I'm not using that yarn. Yeah.
Have you tried knitting with it to see if it's any better?
No, I am curious to see if, because I mean, we've noticed that there is definitely a difference when you do one or the other.
Knitting,
But so then I washed it, and I have used it so many times when I go out in the morning or in the evening, or you know what? I love it. It's so awesome.
So cool. That's good. You made the right decision.
I definitely made the right decision.
And isn't it one of those things where if down the road you decided, I want it bigger, you could just keep going.
I absolutely could. Yeah.
So that's
beauty
great.
Of crochet.
It's true.
But so it's
good.
But as simple as it is, it's probably one of my favorite things.
It's beautiful.
Just all the colors.
It's very striking too.
The black and the And I have to admit, I really like the drapiness that linen gave this. Yeah. But I don't think that particular linen. Yeah. Not worth it. Yeah. The linen quill that you work with, I wonder, does that have the same kind of, do you think, can you tell?
This is the good wool, so I don't know.
Just feel it, because you've worked with
I love the linen quill, but it's a mix. It's linen and something else together, so it's not just linen. But linen, they always say, the more you wash it, the softer it gets, the drapier.
But how much am I going to wash this?
Well, true. You probably won't. And I think it's soft enough. It's obviously
fabulous.
Great.
I love it.
And I don't feel any difference between the yarns.
No.
At all.
No.
So that's great, because I know you were kind of worried about that. You were like, linen and fingering with,
I just didn't know. I had no idea. Great. But it didn't puff up as much as I thought it might, but But it doesn't look different. No, not
It's
at all.
not like you'd look at it and go, oh, it's not as
What did you do?
Yeah. No, it looks beautiful.
Very happy with it. But like I said,
it's very pretty.
When I pulled that out again, I was just like...
Yeah.
Like, I kind of felt like a hero for making it this far. Because that stuff was just crap to work with.
Well, and that's the thing. I ended up ripping out, those 2 projects. I don't remember the names of them. The one with the blue yarn, the beautiful light blue yarn, and then the one with the pale pink yarn. And I ripped out both of those. One was a sweater, and one was
Was it with that really big yarn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ripped out both of those.
Is that the yarn that was going to come undone if you did it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. No. I just ripped them out because I was like, I'm not in love with them. I'm not drawn to them. If I want to knit them again, I have the yarn and I have the pattern. I can always cast it on again at a later date. But right now, it was like, no, I want to focus on all these other things first, get them done, and then reevaluate what I want to work on next. So, but those are beautiful.
Yeah, these are those sunburst granny squares with the Barnyard Knits DK weight that I started a long time ago. And then I knew I had an idea of what I was going to do with them, but I couldn't remember what my idea was.
Right.
Thankfully, I remembered.
Yay.
So, and I also found how it was that I was joining them because I couldn't remember what the heck I was doing. But and they're just a holy mess right now with all these ends everywhere. But what I've decided I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going 6 across, and that I have an even amount. So I'm going to join 6 across like this. And once I have all those done, I'm going to do the granny square cluster stitch in between them.
Okay.
For however long I have to do it to... Does that make sense? Do you get what I'm saying? Really?
Nope. I didn't know if you knew it.
No, I have it like crystal clear in my head. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I don't know what yarn I'm going to use. What's funny is when I did this one, I don't remember it being such a pain in the butt to have, like, now I'm having to put markers in, and it's just, because you're doing a double crochet on one side, a double crochet on the other side, a double crochet, a double crochet, and it's giving it this nice mesh, which to me is giving me more width than I would have otherwise.
Yeah, true.
But I was just having a heck of a time getting them to match up.
Weird.
I know. How funny how things can work fine for you one time and then
Well, and if you put it down for any length of time at all and don't write it down enough, it's a crapshoot,
like I said, I had no idea what I was doing. I couldn't remember what my thought process was. Yeah. But like I said, I do now. So I'm going to have, like, this will be a row. And then I'm going to attach yarn here. Okay. And do, like, the granny stripes.
Oh, okay.
Back and forth.
Okay.
And then...
For how long?
Yeah, for however... I'm going to measure it and see what I need, but...
And then
roughly.
Add more of
then
those?
I'm going to add the next strip.
Okay.
And then do more.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay,
yes, I can visualize that now better. Yes.
I don't know what yarn I'm going to use because I have this left to finish connecting them. And then I don't know if I'm just going to go through my stash and take a bunch of fingering and double it, which isn't my favorite for when you're doing these granny things because you end up with all these loops. Yeah. And then you got twice as many loops because you're doubling your yarn. So I might end up having to buy some, you know. Yeah. But it doesn't matter because that stage of the game is a long ways from now. Yeah. Especially with the other stuff that I'm doing. But
so do you think you're going to focus on making all your strips first then?
Yes.
Yeah, because then that's how you're going to be connecting them.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I want to get them all connected.
And do you know how many of those strips you're going to need? Do you know?
Need or have?
How many of these strips you're going to need to have your blanket made?
Well, it's all going to be dependent on, like, the dictating point is I've made all the squares I'm going to make.
Oh, okay. You're not going to... Oh, okay. Because you've got a ton more. Yes, okay, gotcha.
I have enough, I think, for... I don't know.
How many strips do you think?
I'm trying to remember. 5 maybe.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
That's good. So that'd be a good size.
I think it's
then
enough.
adding in between.
I'm just gonna have to go quite a ways in between, but that's okay.
Yeah,
you know, it'll
totally
just be a mixed match of granny squares with the granny stripes, which I've seen blankets like that. They're super cute.
Oh,
so
yeah. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Great.
I just have to work on it enough to where I don't forget what I'm doing.
Yes.
In between times.
Very true.
Because that's definitely a factor. But yeah, I mean, I could count them, but I've got all those.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah, they were really fun to do. It was a tutorial by Bella Coco or whatever her name is.
She's really good.
I watch her a lot.
I do too. She's amazing. She's like, she does it, I think, at a great speed. Like, it's not too fast, not too slow. She gets to the point. You're not sitting there going, oh my gosh, just get to the crochet.
I was watching one last night. Well, I was watching several last night because I had this idea. I remember a while back I bought all those Kate Celine minis.
Yep.
Like I bought a ton of Kate Celine minis and I was going to do whatever. I don't know. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I loved them.
Yeah.
She's a very unique.
She is. Yeah, and she's so cute.
And because she's over in the UK, I kind of like bought a bunch because of the shipping, you know. So I finally got this idea. I wanted to do circles and then turn them into squares. And then, you know, then I could, once I do that, I could join as you go kind of thing.
Okay.
So I didn't know how big a circle it was going to make. And so I tried a bunch of different stuff last night. Her base is really thin.
Oh, okay.
And so it was going to make, like if I just did a regular circle, it would have been huge.
Yeah.
So I found a tutorial and then just kind of did my own thing.
Yeah.
But for the puff stitch, because I love the puff stitch because it takes so much yarn and it makes it squishy.
Yeah.
So I did a circle and then I watched several different tutorials till I found one that I actually liked how it was looking to turn it into the square. So I didn't finish it because I decided, anyway.
No, we are just on the floor.
This is a Miss Babs and I love the yarn and I love the color and it's black. But it also is a really thin, and I just feel like because I think I want a little bit thicker, plumper, still fingering weight, but plumper to go around. So I got to thinking, since this isn't going to work anyway, I'm not going to finish it yet. And I contacted Arkansas Yarn because she does such a great, her yummy sparkle base is awesome.
Yeah.
So she's going to be dyeing some more black. It's called cast iron skillet.
Ooh, nice.
And so it's not, she said it's not super, super black because apparently if you do super, super black, it makes your yarn not as soft.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a dyer, but it has to be soft.
Yeah.
So sparkle, soft, and then black. But not, it's probably not going to be as black as this.
Yeah.
And this is soft, so I don't know what the deal is. But I'm not questioning her. I trust her.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a work in progress. I think it's going to be really cute because it's going to be, I don't know if there's something funky going on here. I might have to watch a couple more tutorials, but it was a good circle. And I think it's just because I'm not, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to stop. When I get the other yarn, so I will ultimately tear this out. In fact, I could tear it out right now. I just wanted you guys to get the idea of what that was going to look like because I think it's going to be really striking. And so all of these minis that I got from Kate Celine, for the longest time I had just in a thing. But then at some point when one of you brought me back envelopes from the advents that I do for you. Oh gosh. Take a picture so I can include it.
So funny.
Oh, my husband is out there.
Oh gosh.
Stay, honey, stay.
You're going to have to zoom in on this.
Oh. So he's out there spraying whatever, and he's got Grace in
It's not very clear. Shoot.
He's coming back. He's coming back. Now he knows that we're looking at him. There's nothing like seeing a manly man wearing a little Chihuahua rat terrier on his body. Anyway, so this is going to be fun and cool. Oh, but so what I ended up doing was taking those minis and just putting them in the little bags. So I don't have 24. It's not going to be like an advent. I have probably 20 left because I had started a pair of socks and just never really did anything with it. So anyway, so I just grabbed one of the envelopes and this is what was in there. So I'm just going to do that from time to time. Just go grab one and do a circle, and I don't know. It's just fun. It's using yarn, which is my goal, is to use yarn that I have. If
you're making something practical too.
Totally.
Making a blanket.
So I'm anxious to get the new black.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be
that'll be awesome.
Cool.
That'll be very cool.
So those are my whips, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't worked on the sweater that I beat the crap out of last episode because it had the bug in it.
Yes.
Haven't in fact, I moved it. I will still work on it. I'm not going to burn the sweater.
Not going to burn the bag.
Fortunately, I didn't destroy the bag.
Yeah.
But I did move them into the yarn share.
Okay.
It's like I just need a break.
Yeah.
I just don't even want to look at it now.
Yeah.
And not really totally because of the bug. I just haven't felt like knitting as much. Like if I'm going to knit, it's going to be on a hat or socks, just something small. But I will finish that sweater. And I also want to work on my mesa wrap. And then you know what else I remembered I have the yarn for, and the pattern is that brioche. It's by Cozy Up Knit Girls, whatever they're called. I mean, I love them. I didn't mean that in a bad way, but that brioche hug shrug kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Yep.
So I'd like to
and your bubble cardigan too.
That's the one that I beat up. Yeah.
Shoot.
But it'll happen. I'll get back to it.
Fine.
Just not today.
Yeah.
So
Fun.
anyhow.
Well, do you want to go into acquisitions or do you want to go into prize giveaways or whatever? What do you think?
Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't pick our winner.
Oh yeah.
Well, we could do that. You could just pick one Leslie was good and she took screenshots of a lot of the questions that we were asked.
Should we answer a few of them?
Yeah, sure. Just pull up a couple.
Okay. There was a lot of them, so we can't do all of them. But
she's going to save them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She's going to save them and then we can maybe come back to some of them at some points.
Yeah. Okay. So.
I'm trying to undo this knot.
Why is it doing that? Okay, let's see. And I mean, we didn't go over these just to know, you know. Julie asked, of the different kinds of drinks you two have, what is your favorite? So do you have a favorite drink?
Well, I mean, I do like, I think she means of these and like what added is our favorite.
Or it could be any drink. I mean, because this is a good drink, but it's not my favorite drink. I like a dirty martini. I like a very dirty martini.
But I don't do that.
You don't make that? I've made them at home.
I don't even know what it is. I think it has gin. Does it have gin?
I like vodka.
Because I don't like gin.
I do vodka and then
and it has
olive
those
juice
olives that I
and
hate.
the green olives.
I hate green olives.
I love green olives.
But you know what? I have those garlic stuffed ones that you really like.
You could do that.
So, I mean, you could have that and I could have something else.
Very good. But I just like drinks like that, but I love wine too.
Opening up, well, I drink beer, not every day, but when I say I drink beer, I have a beer.
Yeah.
And I usually drink Stella. Just because it's not too heavy. It's, but it's, it's good. So.
Okay, Michelle asked, here's the question. Michelle, what made you decide to go into police work?
Oh, boy. Well, back in the day, I think like most people that go into law enforcement, you think you're going to make a difference. You think you're going to help people that can't help themselves or that need assistance. And then you realize the reality of it. So, I don't know.
Well, your dad was in police work too.
And I can't say whether or not that, I mean, I have to think that may have impacted.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't grow up always thinking, oh, I'm going to be a cop. It just kind of evolved.
Kind of happened. Yeah.
Before that, I worked at US Bank. I'd started there when I was 16 and, was a teller and then a vault teller. And then I got into operations and was a fraud investigator. And, that probably kind of, I think that my interest has just
evolved.
Always been in that. And, just, you always have those feelings of, you know, when you go into something like that, you come out of it with a totally different perspective.
Yeah, you've seen the nitty gritty, all the good, the bad, and the ugly of it.
Yeah, and the reality of
what you really can do.
Are you really helping anyone?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that, you know, Anyway. Okay, so that one's answered.
Heather asked, I'm always curious how many skeins people have in their stash. So my question would be, how many skeins do you think you have in your stash?
Oh, goodness.
I would say definitely well over 100.
Oh, probably like 300.
200. I don't even know. Like, it's definitely ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous.
I've shown the video before on my, I think, Instagram of my yarn. And that was a while ago.
And we've gotten rid of a lot.
Yeah. I gave away like 50. I think
we gave
away a lot at that one knitting get together. I think I had like 50 skeins I brought or something. It was insane. So
more than we need. Absolutely.
Yeah, but we love yarn.
It's very therapeutic.
Okay, so I'm deleting that first thing.
Okay.
Okay. Do either of you have an this is by Julie.
Okay.
Do either of you have an ultimate knitting or crochet project that you'd like to complete one day?
What do you think?
I mean, there's always sweaters. I was thinking about Stephen West the other day and how his patterns are always so striking and they always look so intricate and detailed and difficult. And I think those are probably my proudest knits because I look at those and I go, wow, that's artwork in knitting. You know what I mean? Like some of the stuff I've knit, I'm like, it's pretty. I like it. I'll wear it. But when I knit something of his, I look at it and go, wow, that's art in yarn, you know? And so is there a project that I'm like holding up as like the holy grail of like, I have to do this in my lifetime? No. But I think I'm getting to the point in my life where if I see it, I'll know if it's something that I will wear and use. Whereas before I would just knit stuff going, I think I like it. And then I'd be done. I'd be like, I'm never going to wear this. I hate it. Now I'm to the point where even with clothing and fashion, like I'm at that age where I can look at something and I know for a fact, yep, I love it. I'm going to buy that because that's my style. Like I know my style now finally. And it took till I was probably in my 40s before I realized now I know what I like. And I think with knitting, that's evolved too. Now I can look at something and go, yep, that's a Leslie sweater, or that's, a Leslie shawl,
Yeah.
Do you have something that you ultimately want to do?
I don't know. Now that I'm following more crocheters and I see these just gorgeous, they're truly works of art. These blankets and stuff that are like nautical theme or, they've got all these things in them that are just amazing. I know I'll never get to that point.
Well, animals like crochet, you can do so many cute little critters.
I'm not really into the critters.
You're not yet, but you will be. When you see a whale that's crocheted or something, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I have to do that.
I have to show you guys. I don't think I took any. I might just have to find it for next time. But some of these, like, they just do these amazing.
Yeah.
I probably don't even have to go through here for long before I find. I'm always seeing these just absolutely amazing. But I don't know. I struggle with just these simple little things. So I think it's unlikely that I'm ever going to be able to do some of these.
Yeah, but just think about knitting and how we were like, oh, I'll never knit socks. If I could just learn to knit socks and then here.
I know, but I was a lot younger then. I feel like the older I get, the slower it all happens.
Yeah.
Things just
but you can still do it. Okay, while you're looking that up, this is a quick one. Have both of you lived in Oregon your whole lives? So, yes, for me, always lived in Oregon, born and raised, lived in Portland most of my life till I was a teenager. Well, till I was married at 19. How about you? You lived elsewhere.
I lived in California. I'm sorry, I'm one of those. One of those people that came from California. Of course, if you're not in Oregon, that you don't feel like
right.
Well, it's kind of a big joke.
Yeah.
Or it used to be. I don't know that it is now, but
yeah.
I grew up in the Bay Area of California. I've said that before. Oh yeah, I grew up in the Bay Area, and people are like, "What Bay Area?"
Yeah,
the Bay Area. Is there another Bay Area?
The one and only. Yeah.
Apparently there is.
So yeah. So we haven't ventured out too much.
But I have been in Oregon.
Yeah,
for a really long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was a teenager when I moved up here, so
Oregonian.
Definitely.
What made you start your podcast? Wendy wants to know. What made us start our podcast? That was Michelle's brainchild.
It was, and I don't know, because I've never been that into watching podcasts. I cannot believe that I am not finding it. Normally when I come on here to Instagram, I am like every other post is this beautiful work of art with crochet, and now I'm seeing all these other things that I'd like to stop and look at, but I'm trying to stay focused, and
that's all right.
So never mind.
So what made you first want to start our podcast?
I really couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I think it was just an era of, it was popular. Like we were watching Mustache Yarn. We were watching...
I think there weren't as many podcasts then, I would say.
True.
And, I mean, really, I think that they've grown in numbers a lot.
That's true.
And I don't know, I don't know.
Yeah, and it's not like we had noble plans of like, we have lots to share with people, so we want to do that. It was mostly just like, let's get together and let's talk about our knitting. And, and somebody else had asked, what did we do to grow our podcast? And we've done absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. We just show up every 2 weeks, podcast, and whoever shows up to watch us, great. And we haven't done anything to promote ourselves or to grow our channel.
No.
We just...
I know that there's like all these tips of things to do, like even the way you title them, you know, there's tips on how to do that, but I don't pay attention to any of that stuff.
No, unintentionally, I think Michelle names her podcast sometimes things that make people go, huh? But
it's usually from something that's occurred in the podcast, if I can remember. But since when I edit it, I don't really like watch the whole thing to edit it. I just kind of go
skim through
it. Yes, because who can take that time? You know,
and who wants to watch yourself
and
back?
I fall asleep because when I used to try to do it better, I'd just like pretty soon I'd be like,
I do though. When I do watch ours, I do laugh.
I do too.
So it's
so funny.
And we back ourselves up, and it's funny because I'll rewatch and I'll be like, "Oh, Leslie, you're going to say this. Yep, you said that. I knew you'd say that." And it's like, "Duh, because you're you."
Right.
It's so stupid. It's so weird because you almost like separate yourself from who you are. It's like weird, but so we had no rhyme or reason for starting it. We just thought it'd be fun, and we had no clue how long we'd do it for, and we were like, let's just, and here we are 7 years later.
I think so. It's been a while.
It's insane. So you've seen us go through lots of changes.
You've watched my hair grow out.
Hair grow, our kids grow, us grow.
It's just funny because when I've seen some pictures or whatever of the early ones, you know, where I had really short hair and I'd always get my gray covered and I had my nails done and it was like, I kind of feel like, wow, it was better then, but then I'm like,
but we both have gone through the changes. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, it's so weird to watch all of them, you know, if you go back, because it's like, oh my gosh. I have people at work that they think I eat grass all the time because they're like, you just eat healthy all the time. I'm like, no, I eat junk too. I said, if you watch my past podcast, you'll see that I've gone through weight changes, and you know, I used to not eat as healthy as I do now, but the older I get, I'm trying. But it's like, it's just weird. It's like a record of your life.
It is.
Like, it's so weird.
For better or worse.
Yeah, just talking about our girls in school and homeschooling and sports. And I mean, just so many things. It's deaths and births.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
been a few of those.
It's crazy. How we met. We've answered that lots of times.
Yeah, that's old news. We've known each other forever. Not forever, but I mean, it's been however old Emmy is.
She's 19.
Okay, well, we've known each other for 19 years.
Yeah, met through church and homeschool. I mean, church first.
And we ended up we were neighbors at that point.
We were neighbors, lived down the street from each other, homeschooled our girls together.
Yeah.
So a long time.
Yeah.
Should we answer one more thing?
One more and then we'll call it.
Okay. What were your favorite colors when you first started podcasting, and how have they changed over the past 6 years?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because they have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I would say I was a huge fall colors girl.
Yeah,
orange.
you were.
I was obsessed with orange. And for years, I was obsessed with orange.
And pink was my...
Yeah.
When we first started, it was orange and pink.
Yeah. And now mine's total pink. But I love this season. I seem to love green. I just bought another green sweater yesterday from Nordstrom Rack. It's beautiful. It looks hand knit, but it's not. But I wore it yesterday. Otherwise, I would have worn it today too. But I'm loving that dark forest green this year. But I still am a pink girl. I just love feminine colors, girly colors. I don't know. I'm not a huge yellow fan, but yet I love yellow and gray together. It's weird. But I'm not so much an orange fan anymore. I used to be obsessed with orange, but I'm definitely a pink. And you are?
Still love pink, but navy. I love navy. I love teal. Black. Black's always been one of my favorite colors. So.
Although it's not a color, right?
Whatever. It's a color in my mind.
I think so too. I love black too. Yeah. In fact, I keep buying black t-shirts. I'm like, Leslie, you have enough freaking black t-shirts. Quit buying black t-shirts. But I always find one. I'm like, oh, I like that one. Yeah, I have 5 other
does it
ones.
have
just
something
like,
on it?
No,
just a plain
black t-shirts.
Okay.
You know, it's a problem. It's like, why? Why do you need one more black t-shirt? You don't need one more.
That's funny.
Okay, just a sec. I just want to finish this page so I can delete this one. Somebody asked, what is your most favorite linen quill combos as far as colorways?
Oh.
I don't have a favorite. I love all of linen quill. I will say I think my black and pink and the mustard colored striped one I think is very striking, and I love that color combo and didn't think I would, because the pink, I was kind of on the fence about adding the pink, but I love that one and I wear it a lot. But then I love my pink and the cream colored off-white one too. I love that one. So I don't know if you can go wrong with linen quill. I don't know. And I actually love my striped ones better than just the 2 colors. I just think the stripes add so much more to it. So I love the striped ones. Okay. Would you be willing to share a look at your yarn stash? We kind of have done that. In videos and stuff
we have
shown. And then one last question, do you guys ever plan on attending any fiber festivals? We have in the past. Do we plan on attending anymore?
You know, this year I actually felt like it's been long enough that I would have gone to Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival if it was still in Oregon City. But now they moved it down to Albany, which adds another, like if I still lived in the Oregon City area, I may have been willing to go. But now that it's that far, it's, you know, it'd be a good 2.5, 3 hours for me.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's just not worth it to me.
It's a long day. We don't have a lot of fiber festivals close by us, really. I mean, we do. We have a couple, but
the ones that we do have, it's, to me, it's just always the same old stuff. Which, you know, I mean, like if I could transport myself to the DFW one or something, I would totally go.
Me too.
And in fact, I talked to Renata about maybe next year, or at least while she's stationed over there. There's no reason I couldn't go to Rhinebeck.
Totally.
Because we could just, I could fly into New York or whatever airport's closest. I don't know the geography over there.
Yeah.
And then she could come down. She could even fly in. And then we could stay there together. And,
definitely.
you know, I mean, if she remains interested in this stuff.
Definitely. No, and I'm more interested in maybe retreats, knitting retreats. I mean, Michelle and I are going to the beach this next weekend, staying at my aunt and uncle's house in Newport. And to me, that's kind of like a little mini retreat. I mean, it's just us two, but...
What more do you need?
I know. But it'll be awesome just to sit and knit, because we don't get to do that ever.
No.
Like, this is it. We used to get together, try to get together once a week maybe. But now that you've moved and I work full-time, that's mostly the thing, me working full-time, it definitely puts a damper on us getting together. So for us to get together and just be able to sit and knit or shop or just do whatever we want to do, it's like, sounds heavenly.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be so nice. I can't wait. So, but a retreat to me sounds more exciting than going to a fiber festival, because I'm like, a fiber festival, I can go online and buy yarn all I want. I can go to a knitting shop by my house if I want to.
Oh, ideally, and I know they've done them this way before, where there's the retreat and then there's also...
You can shop some vendors. That would be ideal.
Yes.
And honestly, like Devin Ventry from Knitting McPearly, she's having her get together, I think in January in North Carolina. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. But that was so tempting.
I know.
To me, it's like, I love her. I love... You know, I just think that would be a blast. It wasn't the other
end of the country.
Totally. I would have been definitely more wanting to do that. So I definitely would look at that in the near future, to attend a knitting retreat. That to me sounds more fun. I love getting together with other women and just knitting, just sitting and knitting. shopping.
See, that's, I think, more outside of my comfort zone.
It?
Oh, yeah. I think that there's aspects of it that would probably be fun, but I would be totally dreading it.
Well, I would too. Like, I'm not saying that I would be nervous about it because I love being around people, but I also get to the point where I have to have some alone time and some downtime to just regroup and, not have to be on, and things like that. You do feel like you have to be on all the time. So I hear what you're saying, because it's not like I'd be like, yay, let's go, let's party all weekend with 50 women that I don't know, but they know me,
Yeah, I definitely do better in
that would stress me
groups.
out. Yeah, it would stress me out too, but I think I could get through it.
Yeah, I think you'd be fine.
No.
I think you'd do good.
I don't know about that, but we could make it through together.
Probably.
I think we could.
Yeah.
Anyway. Thank you for your questions.
Yeah.
And we'll answer more next time. there's so many of them that we can't get to.
Unless we get comments that we're like, okay, don't ever do that again. Okay.
Right.
So then we'll be like, oh, sorry.
We'll ignore that one.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a question, though. So it has to be a question.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it has to be a question that they ask.
No,
us.
I mean, if someone from this episode comments on this episode saying,
don't
do that
Okay.
Q&A thing. That was ridiculous.
Then we'll do more of
You guys
them.
aren't celebrities.
We'll do
okay?
more
We
of
don't
them
care
then.
what you think. Yeah. We're going to dedicate the entire...
We'll have the whole episode just answering questions.
No knitting whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, exactly. What's knitting?
Yeah.
Who knits? Anyway.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that was
So
we did that because we had the giveaway.
Yeah.
For, was it Dragon Horde Yarn or Yarn Cafe?
It was
Yarn Cafe
Yarn Cafe
Creations.
and I was going to throw in because it goes so good.
Mm-hmm.
I love this.
I know, it's gorgeous. I know.
I decided that the Lock and Lou,
Oh, yeah.
the little pumpkin,
Oh,
would
so
go
cute.
really good
Yes.
with that. So.
Perfect fall knit.
Yes.
And that's perfect timing for it, too, because it's not even officially fall yet, so.
But you want to pick a winner from those?
Yes.
So while Leslie's looking at that to pick a winner, hey, I have not been contacted from the winner of the crochet hook from last time, which I feel really bad because this, I kind of feel like I'm leaving Laurel Hill crochet people just kind of hanging with this giveaway. So that just leads me to say, if you're entering one of our giveaways, you have, from the time that we announce your name on the episode till the time that we podcast again, 2 to 3 weeks. And if you don't contact me, we're going to pick a new winner. And so if I understand people get busy and our episodes are super long and everything, but if you're entering a giveaway, you know that you're entering the giveaway. And so it's kind of on you to follow up. And that's just because.
Yeah.
So whoever is winning this, you'll have, and most people are really, most people are really good at it. The winner of the row 1 minis last time got a hold of me right away. It was great. I was able to get those sent out.
Perfect.
I just feel bad when it's someone else that, has been gracious enough to say, oh, let's, and then I'm like, oh, sorry, we still don't have a winner.
Right. Yeah, we need to get on that for
Yeah.
sure. All right, so the winner of this beautiful yarn is Michelle Klein, and she's the one that asked the question about what made you go into police work, Michelle. So, Michelle Klein, get in contact with Michelle. And we will get that in the mail to you.
Yeah, so you can either, if you follow me on Instagram, you can send me a direct message there, or knottyknitwits@gmail.com. So,
yeah,
send me your address.
So thank you guys so much for your questions. And should we talk about this now, or should we wait?
Sure, because I also remember I showed this needle thing.
Yes.
I don't know if I made it clear. I was going to do this as a giveaway if anyone was interested in it. And so I don't know if no one was interested or if I wasn't clear about it, because I may not have been. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a neat DPN kind of thing for when you're doing socks. It's pretty. If nothing else, you could use it as an impact, you know.
Yeah.
So on this episode, comment with some
how you would use it as a weapon or as a knitting tool
or something else that I don't want to know about.
Oh boy.
Keyword.
I don't know what the keyword for that would be.
Knotty. Knotty.
Yeah.
If you is that just too hard? That's what she said.
gosh. Wow.
So yeah, if you are interested in this,
Now everybody's going to want this.
for whatever reasons you might have,
with people wanting it.
your keyword to use in your comment will be Knotty, Knotty, just like our name. Okay.
Well, not so vulgar giveaway. So this is the skein I picked this week to give away from my own stash. This is Up in Yarns Designs, and I looked her up on Etsy, and I don't think she had like one pattton for sale, but it looked like she hadn't really.
I wonder if did you look to see if she has her website?
I should do
okay,
that.
no, it's
Let's
okay.
do that. www.upinyarnsdesigns. We should look it up. But this is her Jawbreakers. It's a 3-ply sport, so not fingering. So that's cool.
Okay, yeah.
80/20 superwash merino nylon, super duper soft. And the reason I picked this one is because it has orange in it, which I thought was somewhat fall-y, but yet could go really for anything. But I think it's a beautiful skein yarn. I think it has every color imaginable, which reminds me of Jawbreakers, which is funny. That's one of those candies that when you're a kid, it's like you have to have it, but then as soon as you put it in your mouth, you're like, why did I get this? You know? Did you ever like Jawbreakers?
No, absolutely not.
No, they're not good for you, and they're not tasty. But anyway, so I thought this would be fun because it's sport weight. So I think it'd be a cute hat, it'd be a cute whatever, socks. Although sport weight socks, I don't know.
Sure, why not? Because we've done DK weight socks and they've been great, and so that would be. Am I wrong? Is it fingering sport DK, or does sport come after DK before worsted?
I don't know.
It looks thinner to me than DK, so,
I think so too.
That's going to be my guess. I think it'd be great socks.
Yeah, they're super cute. So anyway, beautiful color, Up in Yarns. I think she had sent this to us, which was really sweet of her. Are you looking to see if she's...
Well, I found her Instagram, and it didn't have anything linked or anything. And then you're right, when it comes on Etsy, I think you're correct that she's not dying anymore.
So that's a bummer. But anyway, beautiful yarn. So anyway, for this giveaway, what should we do? Maybe tell us what your favorite thing to knit in the fall is. Like, what are you looking forward to knitting this fall?
Or crocheting.
Or crocheting. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is so... You know what this reminds me of? Years ago, we were podcasting at the time, although I don't think we'd been podcasting that long. We went on that Alaskan cruise, and I bought a sweatshirt at one of the ports that was totally these colors.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it suits everyone because it has every color, I think, in it. I mean, it's beautiful.
It's fun.
It doesn't have red, I guess. It's got
color.
pink though, orange, yellow, green, blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really pretty. So anyway, yeah, just post, what are you looking forward to knitting or crocheting? For me, it's definitely sweaters. I'm like anxious to get another sweater. I mean, I have another sweater that I'm going to be switching to once this one's done.
But you're probably anxious for a whole new cast.
I am. I kind of am. I'm kind of like looking forward to just picking one that I'm absolutely in love with and can't wait to knit. And lately I've been buying, I don't know, months ago I started, when I buy yarn, if I think of it as a sweater yarn, I try to buy 3 skeins of it so that I can knit a sweater out of it. Because before I just buy single skeins and I'd be like, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to have to stripe another thing,
Exactly.
So, and striping's fine, but it's like, there's times you want just a solid color sweater.
Yes.
So it's nice that I have all this yarn now that I feel like, oh my gosh, I could, I need to find a sweater and do it. So anyway, let me know what you're anxious to cast on.
So, and if you're going to try to enter to win that, use the word, and it doesn't have to be like in a sentence, just put the word in there, yellow.
Okay.
Because I just need a search term to put into the thing, and it makes
it helps us draw for a winner
that's all it's about.
Down. So yellow, keyword yellow.
Keyword
in
yellow.
The comments. Yes.
All right.
Fun. All right.
So now we're on to community service,
yes,
huh? All right.
Yes.
Well, the first thing I have to show, because I've been looking forward to this from the moment she put these out for pre-order months ago, is the Knitting the National Parks by Nancy Bates. I had to look. I know her name. I bought several of her kits. And in fact, I had gone onto her website to buy a kit, and I saw that she'd had these listed. I was like, oh, I have to have that. Even if I never knit anything out of here, it's a gorgeous,
it's beautiful,
gorgeous book. It goes through it. She does have them separated by like the Northeast region, the Midwest.
Nice.
It's something about mountains. Yeah, I'd have to put my glasses on. Anyway, It's each one. I should find one that has a little bit like that's a cute one, but it's not my favorite. I've knit my favorite one is the Glacier. I love the colors in that one. But anyway, she lists. I want to find like. I mean, I think they're all nice, but yet I want to find a different one to show. She has she'll talk about the park itself, and then
that's cool.
Okay, that's a cute one. So Virgin Islands, she got like she shows the hat, then she has a little thing she talks about a little bit, and then she talks about the materials that she used, and then it has the pattern.
That's cool.
And
good clear pictures too.
Great.
Really good illustrations or whatever.
In the back and this was kind of fun because she does talk about the different yarns that she happened to use on these. Although you could use whatever yarns, it's not like you have to use.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just think she did an amazing job. And here's the one I did. This is the Glacier part that I did. And I love that hat.
Now, can you buy this book off Amazon now? Is it available on Amazon?
You know, I don't know. I think that on her website, I think she has another pre-order open for it. Because I'm not sure you can get it right now. I think that it might be that it's not
available.
She might not have any in stock right now. Okay. But that's a good question as to whether it's on Amazon or not.
Well, I'll look it up.
Well, I'll look it up and you can show something that...
Okay, so we were talking about Matterroot. Their bags, and I saw this one on Instagram and had to have it. It was so pretty. So this is the one I purchased. Like I said, I love yellow and gray together, and I love mustard. I just don't love wearing mustard, but I love mustard.
Do you like to eat mustard?
Mustard's okay.
Oh, okay.
I just love the canvas, waxed canvas. I love that look. I think it's very sturdy. Looks even better as it ages, and I love the flannel. I don't know why I'm just into flannels this year. I've already ordered from Amazon like 4 or 5 flannels. I don't know why. It's like I don't know, for some reason they're just speaking to me this year. I'm like, I can't wait to wear flannels.
We're jonesing for some fall weather.
Yes, I think that's what it is. I cannot wait for fall. So in this is that next sweater that I'm thinking about actually working on. Hello from my colors crop. We'll see if I do it. I don't know. Like now I look at it and I'm like, it looks like summer to me. It doesn't look like fall, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Short sleeve.
Yeah.
But I love the colors I picked. They're all just Knit Picks colors. I've shown them before. They're just fun, bright colors, you know? But to me, it's at its infancy stage where I could totally rip it out and I'm not losing anything. I literally only have that much on, so I don't feel bad if I do rip it out and save it for next summer. What I'd probably do is just put it in a bag, not this bag because I want to use this bag, but put it in a different bag and then have it ready to go for next summer. So we'll see. I feel like that one I could go either way, but anyway, the cute buckle Michelle was talking about. They have the cute buckle.
And you know, not only is it cute,
yes, it's practical.
It is. I love the idea that there's no zipper for anything to get stuck on, and it
you can wear it like that. If you want.
Cute.
You can do whatever you want with it, and it's a very sturdy buckle. So their bags are beautiful, but yeah, you can fold it down and buckle it like so. Yeah, it just looks so cute.
It's really cute.
So cute. So we always say we don't need more bags, but you know, we're liars.
Need is the key word.
Yeah.
Of course we don't need more.
And they're so well made. They're beautiful. I love the leaves inside. I think it's a fern, which that's one of my next tattoos potentially.
I love ferns too. They're my favorite.
I had a couple people message me because they were like, Leslie, you didn't show your newest tat.
I laughed about that because we didn't even talk about it.
I didn't talk about it because I messaged somebody back and I said, well, I didn't mention it because I said some people probably don't care.
Oh.
Some people probably don't like tattoos, so I didn't mention it.
Oh.
But it is a magnolia.
I thought we just forgot.
No, so it's a magnolia flower, which my niece's name is Magnolia. This one I got very last minute. I went into the tattoo place with my husband. He was supposed to get a tattoo. he chickened out. So I was like, I'm not leaving here without something. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm going to get something.
Don't be surprised if we come back from the coast with a new tattoo.
Although I like my tattoo artist, so I don't know. Yeah. This one was the other one, his partner that did this one.
Okay.
And so I was like, I'm going to get something. I said, let's do a floral of some sort. So I liked the idea of a magnolia just because, like I said, Maggie is my niece. And so I found this picture. And at first I was going to do colored. But then he was like, you've got a good thing going with the black. And I was like, you're right. And he said, the minute you get color, you start to just, that's all your eye goes to. It doesn't go to any of your other ones. And I was like, you're right. I just like the black. I like that clean look. I don't know. I love colored ones too, don't get me wrong, but I just love this one. So this one hurt the worst out of all of them on the bone. It just killed. And I had no idea that was that painful. But this one actually was like, my arm was like swollen afterwards. Like it was bad, but healed super quick like all the other ones. So I was tempted to go get another one the other day, but because I already have it picked out. I already know which one I'm getting besides the big one that I'm getting the end of September. But I held off. I was like, I need to wait. I'll just wait because they're expensive. You know?
Yeah.
But I love it. It's fun. They're just fun. Yeah. So that's it.
You can talk about your tattoos anytime you want.
Yeah. I love them. Don't regret them yet. I don't think I will. I love all of them. They're awesome. So anyway. All right.
Okay, well, our next thing to show, these lovely, lovely baskets are handmade.
Oh boy.
By Becky, Just Me Grandma.
So pretty.
She made these for us specifically. The blue has sparkle.
Yeah.
This is my favorite thing right now.
It's awesome.
It's my favorite thing to just put my
so cute.
Whatever I'm working on in. If I take it outside, I put a towel down on the table because I don't want it getting dirty.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
no, I love it. I think she picked the perfect colors. It's beautiful. I love it. I even love how this is like variegated, you know?
Yeah.
It's not just pink.
Yeah.
It's like got some purples. And
I was on our website this morning, justmegrandma.com. And
what is it? Say it again. You said it so fast.
I know. Well, it's on here. Just Me Grandma.
Just Me Grandma. Does she have an Etsy shop or just?
I think it's a website.
Justmegrandma1@gmail.com. Okay. Or justmegrandma.com.
I think so. Are you seeing it or are you asking
Yes,
me?
I can see it because she's got Facebook, Instagram, and then she's got that one and then that one. So yeah.
Okay.
Cute.
Yeah, really cute.
So thank you.
Very much.
Very
yes,
sweet.
Thank you so much. I could easily go onto her shop and buy
I'm going to be going on there.
A bunch more. In fact, there was one.
See, now
I was very. You're gonna look at and you'll know immediately which one I want to buy. But
so did you go to the justmegrandma.com? Is that what you?
I just put in Just Me Grandma and then it comes up, and I think it's probably just .com, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
She sent one for a giveaway.
So sweet.
And I love this one too.
I know.
I could totally keep this.
I know.
I mean, it would be wrong to do because it wasn't like.
And now that you've seen it, we can't. So this is.
It wasn't an option. It wasn't like, well, you can keep it or use it as a giveaway. It was this, whatever one Leslie doesn't want is for the giveaway. So, but look at the little bee. The little bee just kills me. It's so cute, and it's just it's a great size for whatever.
Well, that's the thing. I think with this, you can totally put your pins on it. It looks so cute decorating.
You totally could. Maybe I will.
I think it'd be so
put a pin on. I don't want to overpin it though, because I've done that with so many bags, and then I can't use them.
I like that one a lot.
I love that one.
That one's really pretty.
It's really cute.
It's one of a kind. It's really, really pretty. I like the strap on that too. That's really cute. So which one did you love?
Well, I loved that one, but then I also really like that one.
That one.
Just because it's,
It's very pretty.
So cute.
So cute.
She's got a thing going. She's got a good thing going with these.
She does. Oh my goodness. She also has just project bags that are sewn.
Yeah. Which
she's got that one.
I mean, it's cute, but I mean,
I know. These are unique. These are
cute.
Yes.
Really into the basket thing right now.
Yes.
So.
And she has some fall ones.
And I know that she, those ones are really cute. I'm not into the hocus pocus thing, but she's got these.
It's low stock right now, so go get it. That's her. It's like a fall, perfect for Halloween type.
Totally,
basket.
yeah.
Super cute. Yeah, she's got some cute stuff. I like her bowls too. The bowls are really cute.
Really cute. They're all really cute.
They're all cute. So go check out her website. Yeah.
And if you'd like to enter to win this, United States only, which it's just a given, I hope. Just everyone knows, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I guess your keyword for this would have to be basket, wouldn't it? And again, I know we've mentioned this in the past, but it's okay to enter. You can enter.
Okay, I really love that one. I didn't know that you could like scroll when you type.
That one's not available though.
Why?
It's sold out.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? I think I know why.
Damn you!
No, it's so funny that I found that one because it's like I didn't even know that you could do that. Because like when you look here, you think that it's just that one.
Right.
So if you click on one of her things, you can scroll and see other ones.
Oh,
I didn't know that, so that's how I found it.
Okay.
So there's other ones on here.
All right.
Okay, well, thank you. I love that one. That's the one I would buy if I was buying one. It's so pretty.
Anyway, yes, use the term basket.
It's so pretty.
What I was saying is you can enter. You don't have to pick one or the other giveaway, and you can make it all in one comment. You don't have to do multiple comments, but it's okay if you do multiple comments. It doesn't matter. But it's not like you have to say, "Oh, should I enter for the."
Right, the basket. Should I enter for the yarn? Should I enter for this?
Just whatever. The naughty thing. I mean, just whatever.
We'll just randomly pick.
We're just going to randomly pick anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I love these. She just does such a great job, and they're so fun. If I could have baskets everywhere, I would just have everything in a basket.
Oh,
In fact, I was looking at baskets, and there's some super cute, like, people hang them on the wall and then they store like their produce in them or something. I need to do that. I want a basket for my potatoes and my onions and my apples.
Do it with fur yarn. Hang it up.
Totally. Yeah. I just want baskets everywhere.
They're so pretty. They're so pretty. It's just fun to have a project even in it like that.
Yeah, what I've been doing with this one is whatever colors I'm using per square, I just pick those ones out and put them in here so I'm not, I'm not trying to...
It looks so cute.
It's really cute. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And it was funny because when she sent these, I opened it and I was like, oh, that's really pretty. I love it. But I didn't look at it too close because when we get things, we try to leave them for the podcast.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I can't hold out any longer. I have to use this thing. So I really got to looking, and that's when I realized that fabric sparkles. It's like, because you guys know, we have this big major shade on the outside of our living room because we have the whole wall is just 3 windows, which is lovely, except when it's freaking hot because it just bakes the house. So Michael had hung a brown, not tarp, but like outdoor, what do you call it? Like shade thing?
Yeah, shade cloth or something.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then when it wasn't going to be in the 90s, he'd take it down because it really wasn't very attractive. And then when it was going to be hot again, he'd put it up. So he did this a few times, and he's like, maybe I should just buy one of those retractable ones. I'm like, yeah, I think it's time to do that. So he went to Lowe's and got one in the same dark brown. And which was fine. That's what we thought. Well, it wasn't the right size.
Okay.
So he went back to get the right size, and all they had was beige and something else. And I was like, yuck. But I was like, just get the beige, whatever.
Right.
Well, it turns out that I love it. I think it looks so much better than what we had, but it's sparkly.
Oh.
And so when he put it up, I was like, oh my gosh, it sparkles. And he's like, I'm not seeing it. Like, no, believe me, if there's sparkle in something, I see it.
That's right.
I love it.
We are sparkle hunters.
It was like, it leveled up totally.
Nice.
So when you leave, actually, I don't know if it was down or not.
It was down. So I noticed when I pulled up, I was like, oh, they've got a shade over their front window. Yeah. It made sense to me. I was like, oh gosh, it gets so hot with the sun baking.
Yes. And I've complained about it, but we don't have central air in this house because I didn't know that houses weren't just made with them.
I know.
You have to actually put it in. I know.
It should be a given.
Oh, I want to show you guys. So this is a Nana wake bag that I bought a while ago. I love this whole woven thing. I've been tempted to try to weave, but then it's like another rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But anyway, the only thing I didn't like about it was it had a zipper in it that kind of came in. And so you only had you didn't have as good access as I like. So I had Carrie was kind enough to remove the zipper for me and fix it all. So it's like if I took a zipper out, it would be bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, so now this bag is going to be so much more user-friendly for me.
Nice. Yeah.
And I love
Oh, her bags are gorgeous. They're some of my favorites.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are pink. They're so pretty.
Okay, so
should we do our
row ones?
Yes. Yeah. So this was from one of our favorite dyers this month.
Yeah,
so happy
exciting.
Jane. Yeah.
To see a dyer that we
so
like.
Fun.
I mean, that we're familiar with. It's not like it is so fun to get dyers that we don't know.
Totally.
But there's just something about when you get a dyer that you do know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's so exciting.
Well, you feel like you're getting it from a friend. Yeah. Not that I would consider, I don't know what she considers.
She doesn't own us as friends. But
yeah, but we consider her, we love her, so she's got great stuff.
So this will be fun. Yeah, and I haven't looked at these yet. So
I haven't taken them out. It's my first time looking at them and taking them out and looking at them.
Yes.
Wow.
All right. Well, I'll hold this one up because it's in my hand. There's Bloom.
This one is Sunken Ship.
Love it. Really love that one. Larkspur.
That's pretty. This is Foxy.
Foxy lady. Sorry, Jimi Hendrix just went through my head. Yeah. Berry picking.
Rainy Day. Wish we'd have some.
Love that one. Sassy Ballerina. I have a full skein of that.
That's beautiful. Yes, we love. That's one of our favorites of hers. Oh my gosh, Moody, which I think it's a beautiful color.
Gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Very pretty.
Love this one too. Storybook.
I love this one too. Wander. Look how
gorgeous.
Deep. That's got so many different colors in there. I don't know if you'll see it, but it's really pretty.
Morning Fog, which is kind of like what I feel like I'm in right now.
Me too. I feel like today, I just feel like I look tired.
Well, it's that smoke and stuff. I mean, after I went and put on my makeup, because I wear makeup if we're podcasting and maybe if I go to the store. It bugs me. He's like, yeah, your eyes are all swollen. And I always look, and I was crying for a while with it's just a reaction. And in fact, all my life that I've been wearing makeup, I always buy high end. I spend tons on my makeup because I have sensitive skin. And I was thinking now, why do I even spend the money? If the stuff's still going to burn my eyes, maybe I should buy some cheap stuff and see if it doesn't burn my eyes. So I might be trying something different.
It's true. Rosy Glow, which I love that one.
That is really pretty.
So pretty.
Movie Night. That's really pretty. Deep purples and
Tender, not Tinder. Tender.
Tender. Love me tender. Dusk. Very pretty.
Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, the movie, wasn't it? Bluebird in My Heart.
Shell Seeker, which will be what Michelle and I will be doing next weekend. No, we won't be up that early. Who knows?
What, shells are only in the morning?
Well, usually if you want to go look for seashells, it's better to go early in the morning.
Does that make sense? Poppy Cheeks.
I love this one, Greystone. It's probably one of my... Well, I don't know if it's one of my favorites. I like a lot of them, so I don't know. They're all pretty. Beautiful. Yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
Still love that Sassy Ballerina.
Oh, sure. It's very pretty.
So pretty. So pretty.
So row one minis, you guys, they're still one of our favorite things to get. It always makes me so happy when that shows up. When I get the notification that it's shipped, I start getting excited, and
I know it's coming.
It's just always really fun.
There's so many different things you can use them for. As you've seen, Michelle crochets the hell out of them. You can use them on socks. You can use them on blankets, whatever. I mean, it's anywhere you need a pop of color. Ornaments, balls. Are you going to get back into making balls?
I might. I mean, I might, because that was fun.
You liked making
balls, it's a good way to use the little minis.
It is.
Someone had commented that they have a mini subscription that when theirs ends, they might try row one. I was like, I didn't even know there was other mini subscriptions out there.
I didn't either. That's
so scary. I had to look into it.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh, what the heck are they called? Something about strings. And I can tell you because coincidentally, this yarn dyer is one that the Nancy Bates has used, and I'd say it's not on the box. Stunning String Studio. So I had to look into it and try it. Yeah. Now the different thing, I don't want to say I like this one better than this one because of, but I am going to tell you that some things. So like row 1, you get 10 different colors, 10 grams of each. I like that. Yeah. I really do. I do too. I don't need 20 grams generally. Yeah. And I like that every month is a different dyer. And then we've talked about how they come ready to use. And stuff.
Yes. Love that.
And so
my favorite part.
Row 1 to me is the way to go. Not to say that the Stunning String Studio is bad. The Stunning, it's right there, Stunning String. You commit to like 3 months, 6 month, whatever. So the minimum amount that you're committing to is a 3-month subscription. Okay. Don't love that, but it was worth it to me to try it. Yeah. And then they're always from Stunning String Studio because they're the dyers, so that makes sense. I think, one thing I really, really, really liked was you could opt for sparkle with Stunning String. That's nice. So that was definitely, us. If we can get sparkle, we're going for sparkle. She sent, or he, whatever, I assume it's a she, this, I don't know if this is just a chart of their colors or what the deal is, because I didn't open it. So maybe so you can keep track of colors that you like. No, interesting. Which is, or maybe you can attach I don't really know what this is or why. Probably tie on, which makes sense. That's sure. I'm not going to, but I can see where that would be a neat idea. And it came with this cute bird shawl pin. Nice. Super cute. That's cool. A pattern that you can go on from this particular person. You can select any pattern from this gal with this code, which I won't show. But that was nice. Members can pre-order the exclusive color on the available bases at a 10% discount through October 15th. So that's I think that's a neat thing that you can do. Again, with a cute little bird. Because I think the theme, I don't know if... Pretty bird? So I don't know what next month, I have no idea because this was my first month. But, so it's kind of got that going on. Okay, now for me personally, I don't like these. Like these are totally not my colors.
Definitely parrot theme.
Yes.
For sure.
So.
Or Halloween.
Okay, I can see I throw a black in there. So I guess that is totally. That could be that. Yeah. So I don't I'm not saying I'm not happy with it. I think there's definitely potential here.
It's definitely sparkle, which is nice.
Sparkle, which is great.
Sparkle, which is good. Is it soft?
Excuse me. It's not bad. Yeah. It's soft. Yeah.
So it's not bad, but it's just not your color wheel.
That's the only thing.
What you love.
Is someone else could look at this and be like, "Those are
the best.
Awesome." So, it's totally subjective to say. I don't love this month's
and it's
colors.
20 grams each?
Yeah.
So that's a full skein then?
Yeah. So is this.
10, 20, 30. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So anyway, I just thought it was an interesting, and I'm looking forward to next month. Yeah. Just to see what the theme is, and, hopefully there are more colors that I like. So there you have it. I don't regret doing it. I'll have to see what the next ones bring to know if I would even consider committing to another 3 months or whatever.
But like you said, I think the biggest drawback is just that you don't get to try different yarn. It's one dyer every month, the same dyer every month. Which there are some, like if a chick that knits or something. There are dyers out there that That'd be great.
That'd be great. I would totally do that.
Yeah. So yeah,
this could be one of them. This could just be one of those months.
Yeah. Which that's the thing. Sometimes we'll get a row in minis and we'll be like, oh, I like some of them, but not all of them.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not like you love every single one of them. There's definitely ones that my eyes gravitate more towards than others, but it doesn't mean that it was a bad month.
you can see how.
You know what I mean?
These are the ones I love.
Right.
And those are the ones that
Yeah, exactly. But there's nothing wrong with them.
Right.
It's just maybe not something that grabs your eye right away. So
I mean, color is such a personal.
It is. And it changes too. It can.
Totally changes.
I mean, yeah.
So
who knew I'd be a green person? And I could change next month. So.
You never know. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Yes. Hopefully not. So, I bought this yarn. I'm trying to remember why. Somebody was knitting something out of it. Oh, I think it was Leslie Friend from A Friend to Knit With. I feel like I blame her for things that probably aren't her fault. It's probably somebody else. But she had talked about this place, Wool Warehouse, and being, affordable.
Okay.
They're not local.
Oh, they're not?
Nope.
Where are they?
I'm trying to see.
This is not up there?
And that's my address.
Oh. I don't have my glasses.
Yeah.
If I had $1 for every time I say that, I don't have my glasses.
Wool Warehouse. Is that United Kingdom?
Okay.
So, but yes, their yarn is affordable. So
how was shipping?
It wasn't. Well, it's not in American dollars,
But right now, the pound and it's not too far off. It used to be.
$4.99?
Wow, that's really reasonable.
Really cheap, yeah.
Oh, but that's just postage packet. Wow, that's really.
Yeah. So that wasn't bad.
Wool Warehouse.
Yeah, Wool Warehouse. So I bought
a pen.
Yeah, I bought this alpaca. It's alpaca silk, brushed alpaca silk, softer than butter.
Yeah.
About 6 skeins of that in black.
Because black is fun to work with.
Oh yeah, and make it be alpaca.
Yes,
all the better. Yes, and then I of course had to buy 6 skeins of. This isn't the forest green, but I still think it's very pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't say color, I don't think. It just says
like a number.
dye lot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, it's just pretty green, but 6 skeins of this. Because I can never have enough mohair. So even if I don't use it for the sweater that she knit, I'm trying to remember what sweater it is. Just go watch Leslie Friend, A Friend to Knit With. I love her. Because her name's Leslie, but also she knits beautiful things.
Excellent.
Yeah, so there's 2 reasons to watch her. She
there
knits
you go.
beautiful things and her name's Leslie. So, but anyway, she had knit something out of this, I think. And so I was like, ooh, affordable yarn and something that Leslie's knitting. So I need to go get it.
Nice.
So, but I can use that for anything. I mean, I love mohair and I love putting it with stuff. So I'll use it
you'll use it.
Yeah,
so
I'll use that sometime.
Absolutely.
Sometimes, so it's all good.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, a while back, McMullen Fiber Company had 2 colorways that they opened up for like a wholesale mass discount or whatever in case you wanted like a sweater quantity of yarn.
That's cool.
And so I bought this. This is a cashmere nylon superwash merino blend. It's called Chantilly Cream.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, is that really the name of it? I thought it was something else. But anyway, so I bought 5 skeins of it. Not really sure, but you couldn't go wrong. The price was just like it was
stupid affordable.
Like you'd be a fool not to do it.
Yes.
And I don't want to be a fool.
No, nobody wants to be a fool. Yes.
So it came the other day. It's super soft. Not really sure what I want to do, but what I did was I did a little bit just because I wanted to see what it looked like. It's worked really up. Pretty. Yeah, because I wasn't sure on me if it would be okay. Just because. But
beautiful.
I did a little knitted thing just to see what it looked like knit up. It is so pretty.
It's beautiful.
And I also did a little crochet thing to see how it would look crocheted up.
It's beautiful too.
Yeah, it is. So I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I've got 5 skeins of it.
Gorgeous.
And I'm not at all sorry that I bought it because it's super soft.
The color is so pretty. I love it.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. Oh, the pinks in it or something.
Yeah,
the burgundies or something.
Yeah, it's super pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Anyway,
and it has pops of orange. Gosh, that's really pretty.
Yep,
beautiful.
Yeah, so there's that.
Beautiful.
I just brought out. I didn't think you needed to see all of them. Just
wow.
maybe about 6.
Wow.
I don't know what I bought.
That's awesome.
Is this might be the thing. I don't know. This is something else.
So pretty. I have no more.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Well,
I have stuff coming, but I was debating whether to talk about it, but I'll talk about it when I get it. So, because it'll be a cast-on project when I get it.
this showed up one day, and I'm like,
Just showed up.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder who sent this to me. Like, there's no gift message or anything.
Yeah.
So I asked someone. I'm like, someone that I thought may have. I'm like, did you have this sent to me? And they're like, nope. So I literally was racking my head because I have zero recollection of ordering this. I don't like it. It's
Well, I hope nobody sent it to you.
now I've got it figured out.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And they're just not colors that I like.
Yeah.
You know, they're very masculine-y and I just don't like it.
Yeah.
But, I'm sure they have other nice colors.
Sure.
It's not, again, it's not against the dyer.
Right.
It's just, it's a self-striping, so it's got that going for it. I searched my email for the name of this company, Northwoods Fibers, and an email came up showing that I had ordered. They have, and this is so weird, you guys. I don't know if I did it when I was half asleep.
We do that sometimes.
It was the August Mystery Self-Striping Sock Club. Well, that is just something I wouldn't normally do. Like,
you wouldn't? Really?
No.
I think you would.
I think I did because here it is, and I'm just hoping it wasn't a subscription. Like, I'm hoping I don't get another one.
Although it looks like very nice quality yarn. I'm sure it's so maybe you don't like that month.
I don't like this month, and I
But you'd probably love
next month is going to be gorgeous, and I won't get it. But I mean, I really don't know like what.
Well, you wouldn't have known because it was a mystery, right? So you wouldn't even know what it looked like.
But that's the thing is, there's very few dyers that I'm willing to do mystery things with.
Take that risk
anymore because I'm usually disappointed.
Yeah, it's true.
Not so much because, like, again, like with this box of colors, it's not that I don't think that it's nice enough for, like, and even this, like you said, the saturation.
Yeah.
Like, if I liked these colors, it would be gorgeous. It's got great saturation. But yeah, they're just not my colors.
Yeah.
So
individually, the colors are pretty. Like, I love that teal and I like that burgundy. But you throw in the orange and it's like
just
but it looks like
there's
good
a lot of
quality
orange.
yarn.
It seems like there's a lot of orange. Orange is one of my very least favorite colors.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was so funny that, and I still, like, sometimes I'll open something and I'll be like, oh, I don't remember doing that. But then I'll be like, oh, yes, I do. Like, you know, this, I still to this day have no, like.
Not funny.
But I found the email and because if someone had it sent to me, I wouldn't be saying, oh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I'll probably end up doing it as a giveaway, but I'm not going to.
It's a perfect fall color.
It's a great fall one.
I mean, for people that love fall colors, I'm just not drawn to fall colors anymore like I used to. Unless it's just a forest green, I'm fine with that. But the oranges and stuff, I'm just not as into like I used to be. So, but for somebody who loves fall colors, like that would be a perfect fall scheme.
Too bad you don't like it.
I know. I mean, it's fine. It's pretty, but it's not. I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to pass it on.
The thing is, I've got so many things I want to work on. I am not going to be working on this. So,
and I have lots of beautiful self-striping that I love that I don't touch. So, yeah.
So now, a dyer that I am willing to do a mystery from is Arkansas Yarn, her Yarn Society thing. Now, this time I was really disappointed, not at the yarn, but it had shipped. It hadn't gotten here yet, and somebody posted it on Instagram.
Oh, so the spoiler.
And it wasn't their fault because they did have the first picture was like the spoiler alert picture, but you know how Instagram is. It shows up in your feed if you're not seeing the first picture, they're showing you the second picture. So I saw it and I was like, I wanted to be surprised when I opened it, a little whiny little bitch that I am. So so I haven't even really looked at it because I was so disappointed that I'd see the picture. So now I can be excited about it because I'm actually looking at it. But I just love her.
Her sparkle is
so
beautiful.
pretty.
Yeah.
And that really is pretty. Even though that's not my favorite green.
Yeah.
It goes so good with the other ones that she sent.
Right.
That at some point something.
I love the whites in it.
I do too. I love that pop of the white with the. It's really, really pretty.
Yeah.
What'd she call this one? Granny Smith walked uphill both ways. Yep, she sure did. And then she sent it with this little pouch thing with a little. I think it must be like a back to school theme or something. A little hand sanitizer, which is always nice to have. And I have something to write with now.
There you go.
Should have done this first right off the bat.
Yes.
A little pair of scissors.
Cute.
You can never ever have too many scissors.
Always looking for them.
I totally am.
50 billion pairs. Yeah.
Cinnamon apple chamomile.
Nice.
Yeah, two of her, little apple and
cute
marker.
So she always pieces things together so well too. You know, it's always perfectly done. It's very well done.
I've never been disappointed in any yarn that I've got from her.
No, she's a consistently,
and she's always got the sparkle.
Yes.
So sparkle's her thing,
and she does sparkle well. Like there's enough sparkle.
Yes,
it's not too much, not too little. It's just right. Yeah, it is.
And in fact, hers. This is uncommon because hers is a 10% sparkle, which normally I would fear would be too much, but it's not. No. It's not, and it's super soft. It's a plump base. I just love it.
Great squishy base. Yeah.
So
it's very nice. Very nice.
There's that.
So fun.
Sorry, I have a couple more things.
It's all right.
So with all that premier yarn that I bought it from that Herschinger's place or whatever. It's some weird name, HERSCH something. You type that in, you'll get. Actually, I linked it in the notes. But I bought this only because it's 57% acrylic, 43% cotton. But I kind of want to just do like a basic cowl or something out of curiosity to see if cotton would work better on me, because I do still have this sneaking suspicion that wool is a problem for me. Right. Every time I wear it on me, I end up having an issue.
Yeah.
So I just thought it's thick. It will work up quick. I'll crochet something with it just to see if I, because maybe I need to start buying cotton yarn.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows? Cotton
I have
acrylic.
no idea.
Yeah. It'll be a good test.
It'll be a good test.
For sure.
And then I got this, so this is from the gal Cozy Sky. The same one that did the bag that I beat up. Her name is Lizzie.
Does she still likes her bags, even though she
I do. It wasn't anything personal, but it came with, I just thought it was super cute. Well, I'm not even into gnomes and stuff, but I like the mushrooms.
Mushrooms cute.
And there's not a gnome on here. It's a mushroom and a little critter. So
super cute.
So I don't know why I call it a gnome bag. That's how I put it in the show notes. It's not a gnome.
It's like a place a gnome would live in.
Perhaps.
Super cute.
It came with this little stitch marker.
Cute.
And then also, which I thought was neat, she does these sock condom things.
Oh wow!
Isn't that great? So
that's
it's just
cute.
I really like how it's keeping the yarn in there very nicely. So that's a kit that she had available, and she still has some in her in her shop. That's on. I'm pretty sure it's an Etsy shop, and it's linked in the show notes. So
fun. That's cool.
Cute.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to rush through.
All right.
Yeah, the only thing I have left is, well, I actually have two things. Isn't that cute?
I know. Cute stuff.
So I saw this thing on Instagram, and I instantly went to her shop because I thought it was so cute. This little, and you can snap it over, cute. And maybe I'll insert a picture because I took a picture. So I hang this on my lamp by my chair, and now that I'm doing the crochet, you have a lot more little snippy things to take off, and Grace loves to eat them, so it's more important now than ever that I keep them somewhere that she can't get to them. So anyway, I just thought that was cute, and that is cute. She sent all these Pearl Girl buttons.
Fun.
So we'll stick some of these in a giveaway. She sent a few. And Then I also bought from Knitty McPurley.
Did you buy our new scent?
Yes.
What do you think?
I haven't even smelled it
I
yet.
haven't smelled it either.
Oh, did you get some?
Nope, I haven't.
Well, then how would you have smelled it?
No, I said, have you smelled it yet? I said, do you like it?
I do.
Do you like it? Very appley, cinnamony. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good scent.
Well, I love her tin ones. I don't really care for the plastic.
roll-on ones. Yeah, I agree with you. I like the tin ones too better.
I was really happy when she had these. So
she's offering them in both, so you can get them either way. Yes, if you like the roll-on better, you can do that.
And I can see why some people might, but I just like this better.
No, I do too.
And
that's her new fall scent.
She sent a couple of these that will put into a giveaway.
Fun.
So that's there. Cool. Now I'm done. Okay.
Fun. I feel like I need a nap.
I know. It's just something about today. Well, it is 9/11, so that's kind of somber.
Yeah, it is. It's true.
And but I can't say that that's why I feel.
No, I think I just stayed up too late last night trying to finish my sweater.
How late did you stay up?
11:30.
I stayed up till like midnight. Because Michael had gone sturgeon fishing yesterday, so he'd been up and gone like, 5 o'clock in the morning he was gone. So I slept until like 7:20. And then, so I was kind of awake. But then he went to bed kind of early. So that gave me the opportunity I was watching different tutorials and crocheting and ripping it out and crocheting and ripping it out. So, and then pretty soon my eyes were watering and I was like, okay, I could probably stay up longer, but my eyes aren't cooperating. So.
No, I was the same way. Bob went to bed early, and so I stayed up, and I was having fun, thinking, I can maybe finish this, but it was just, and I wasn't sleepy. So, but then I got up this morning at 6 or 6:30 still, and usually I get up at 4, so 6:30 sleeping.
You're sleeping in,
But I still just feel kind of like just groggy today. I don't know.
I think it's the smoke in the air. I do. I think that it affects us.
I'm sure.
Because it's still hazy out there.
It is still hazy. It's still pretty warm. I mean, it's not hot today. I think it's going to be in the 80s. But then next week it's supposed to be in the 70s, which I'm so glad for.
70s are much better.
70s is perfect.
60s are even better.
Yeah, 60s are even better. That'll be nice. So looking forward to cooler weather, that's for sure.
Oh, aren't we all? I bet we all are.
I think so. I'm ready to put away the summer clothes and be like, bring on the sweaters.
Yeah. Although once it gets cool out, we'll have that fire going and I'll still be wearing shorts and tank tops in the house.
That's how we are too. Have the doors open.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
I do too.
Like
fresh air and warmth.
Air, but yet you're warm. You can still cuddle up, but you got a fire going.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yep.
Love it.
So anyway, well, thank you all for joining us.
Yes. Don't forget to get back to us if you won something and enter to win something.
Yeah, feel free to, like I said, enter.
And check out the shops we chatted about because people are so sweet to send us stuff. So
totally. I feel like there's something I'm really forgetting.
Uh-oh.
I know. It'll...
As soon as we hit stop, then it'll be like, oh my god.
Well, rest assured, we'll try to remember it next time.
We will.
So
yeah,
we'll have a good couple of weeks. We'll
be at the beach.
Yeah, we'll have some reporting back to do.
Maybe we'll take some videos.
Maybe we will. Yeah, I bet we will.
I think we will.
Yeah, it could happen.
It'll be fun.
All right. Well, happy yarn play.
Yeah. Have a good couple weeks, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
It's a wrap. Bye.